Yo, what's happening, people? We are live right now, live from the village right now. It is 7 minutes past 8 p.m. right now on the 18th of October 2021 right now. I'm in London, England right now. We're about to chill, just relax right now. How's everybody doing? Wagwan, people, wagwan. You know what? I believe, I am pretty sure, sort of. Let me know if I'm wrong or right. But I think I found out what the issue with the microphone was. You know, if on the last stream or the last few streams, it was sounded a bit fuzzy, bit buzzy, that sort of stuff, right? And I wasn't too sure what was causing that. I was fiddling around with a few things, and it was there. I think I know what it was. It was the gain. See, the microphone itself has a gain knob. Right now, the gain is turned all the way down, so it should sound pretty clear right now. But if I start to turn the gain up, it gets fuzzier and fuzzier and fuzzier. And I think the gain, let me turn it back down actually. I think the gain was just turned up a little bit without realizing, because the knob is actually on the back. So maybe as I was moving around, maybe I accidentally turned the gain up without realizing, and then it started to sound a bit fuzzy, found a bit buzzy. But it's all the way down right now. So it should sound okay. It should sound just tickety-boo. It should, but you know, if there's any issues, let me know, man. Let me know. But you know, I just figured we'll come on today, do just a little casual thing, you know, just chill, talk, see what's in the world, maybe watch some stuff, you know, do this for an hour or two, see how we're feeling. Big up Mr. Alan Evans in the house, Alan Evans 37. We are doing alright today. Well, I'm doing okay today. Hopefully you're doing okay today as well. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on in the world, man. A lot of things going on. What's happening in your part of the world? I just saw you. Well, yeah, you commented it, so you saw it. But yeah, watched your video on MGK and what's his name? Corey Taylor, Slipknot. And yeah, that happened. Yo, what up, Sam? I've just seen your Instagram post that show people mess. You want to bully them? You know what? The thing is, though, it's a hazard. It's a danger hazard. Like, you're trying to walk, you got somebody's, oh, damn it, umbrella's in the way. I'm just thinking of public safety. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of public safety. Well, big up, Sam. Appreciate you coming through. How is you? Just saying about the MGK and Corey Taylor situation that Alan was did a video on. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know what's going on with MGK. It seems a bit odd that he's picking fights with people. Well, technically he didn't pick a fight with Eminem. You know, that happened over, I guess, a misunderstanding, but still, you had a whole thing with Eminem. He gets his little kerfuffle with what's that former MMA fighter guy? What's his name? Can't remember his dude's name right now, but he got into a little kerfuffle with him. I guess he didn't pick that fight, but you know, still. And now, but yeah, now he's like picking a fight with Corey Taylor, like saying stuff that clearly was false. You know, and it's like it was easily provable that it was false. Why would you do that, Mr. Kelly? Why would you? Doing good. A couple of vids today. Nice, man. Nice. Get them vids out. Get your vids out for the boys. You know, I just saw this thing on the Twitter sphere. In fact, before I show it to you, let me show you this real quick. This is somebody I know in the real world. Let me just come over here. Dude's name's Kareem Kamar. He's a pianist. He's been a pianist for, actually I don't know how long for, a while, at least 10 years, maybe probably more than that. But he's a pianist, and I've known him for a little while now, and he's a pretty damn good pianist actually. But yeah, he did a collaboration with Petrov Colors. I guess it's a big piano brand or something. I don't know, but anyway, it looks pretty cool and professional. So I guess there's something good about it. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Let me just play this, and so you know about Kareem Kamar and his awesome piano skills. Twitter fingers on. Twitter fingers, piano fingers. Just gusta. Yeah, get a little piano before while at the beginning of the stream. A little piano tinkling. So yeah, I don't play piano this good. You know, I play a little bit. You know, I can tinkle around a little bit. I can knock out a few tunes, but this guy's a professional. He composes, he teaches. And he does have a YouTube channel. So yeah, check it out, man. It's Karim Kamar. Karim Kamar. Right there. Karim Kamar. Karim_Kamar on Twitter. But yeah, check him out, man. He's really good. But I did see this thing on... What did I see? It's gone already. Oh, it just disappeared. It disappeared. Oh, Twitter sucks, man. But yeah, there's a few Alan Evans videos on my timeline. So yeah, big up man like Alan Evans. But I saw some was on the side and it just disappeared. Yo, Alpha Kings. Wagwan Alpha, how you doing, man? Man like Alpha Kings in the house. I can play triangle. Hey, it's still an instrument though. It's still an instrument. I mean, end of the day, it's like you still creating a sound from an object. And here's the thing about any musical instrument. Yo, what up, Chairman? Here's the thing about any musical instrument. It doesn't matter whether it's the triangle or the guitar, the piano, the tuba. It doesn't matter what it is. Any musical instrument. All you really need to know is one chord. That's it. That's really it. All you need to know is one chord. If you know one chord, you can play Beatles songs. That's all you need to do. So you can play most Beatles songs with one or two chords. Or who's the other one? Oasis. Like back in the day, 90s Oasis, like two chords. Okay, maybe not just one chord, but two or three chords. You know, 2 or 3 chords that you can play most Oasis songs. So yeah, you don't really need to. People feel like you need to be like this amazing, you know, all this stuff. And you know, don't get me wrong, that's good if you can do it. But the truth is, especially on stuff like a guitar, all you really need to know is like 2 or 3 chords, and you can play most pop songs, especially stuff like Oasis, Beatles. Most of them are like 2, 3 chords, just like slight variations. So yeah. That's it. That's the trick. Learn about 2, 3 chords, C, D, E, and you're pretty much good to go. Maybe G as well. Actually, G's a popular chord. C, yeah, okay. Learn 4 chords. I went from 1 to 4 real quick, didn't I? But if you learn 4 chords, C, D, G, and E, and you pretty much got most songs down. So yeah, that's it. That's my advice to anybody learning a musical instrument. Learn those 4 chords, C, D, G, and E, and you're good to go. Is it true that those of us with little fingers find it harder to play? You know what? I don't know. You know, I feel like it sounds like it could be true, but I'd imagine that if you're playing piano or if you're playing any instrument, you kind of find ways that suit your hand style. Like you know, like a Jimi Hendrix, for example, had quite large hands, but he was also left-handed. So the way he played a right-handed guitar upside down. He had massive hands, so I guess there's certain things he was able to do that other people couldn't. But I feel like you just kind of learn an instrument, you find ways to play it. So yeah, I don't know if it's I mean, it sounds like it could be a hindrance maybe in the beginning, but I imagine over time you can find ways to, you know, rather than using one hand to do, you know, one chord, you might do 2 hands to do one chord and just move real quickly to the next chord or something. Might be something like that. Yo, what up, Chairman? Good afternoon from Virginia, USA. Virginia. Virginia, that's a state, right? Virginia. Yeah, it's a state. I'm not making it up, am I? Virginia is a state in America. Virginia. Yeah, it's a US state. It is a state. I'm smart. I'm smart. I know things. There we go. Got the map up here. Google Maps. Where's it gone? Oh, there we are. There we are. Virginia. There we go. On the east side of the United States. Near Washington. Well, Washington's outside Virginia, actually. Cool. You got Richmond. There's Richmond over here. Blacksburg. Roanoke. Charlottesville. Farmville. Blackstone. Big up Virginia. I'm good. Just editing a few videos. Nice, man. Keep the hustle going. If you don't know about Alpha Kings 123, you better get to know about Alpha Kings 123. In fact, Alpha Kings, I just see one of your videos pop up on my time feed here. So make sure you check out man like Alpha Kings. Got just a video posted a couple of hours ago, going viral on TikTok, creating viral dances featuring special guests. Ooh, special guests, you know. I wonder who the special guest is. You have to watch the videos to find out. But yeah, check out man like Alpha Kings. He does reactions, does vlogs, does food reviews, does all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, big up man like Alpha Kings. And if you don't already know, had a little chat with Alpha Kings a couple of weeks back. That's on the channel, so check that out as well. We talked for about like an hour, I think, or just about an hour. Talked about all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, man, check it out, man. Check it out. People with little fingers find it hard to play anything. Ooh, and discrimination. Nah, it's not honest. Don't worry, Alan. She's got little fingers. It won't hurt if she slaps you. I kid. Hey, you know what? As a lot of guys would say, it's not the size that matters. It's how you use it that counts. So, just saying. It's the technique that counts. It's the skill that counts. I just figured it out. Playing piano with small fingers. We're hanging out today. We're having some fun today. So let's find this out today. Playing piano with small hands, I guess, yeah. No need to give up. Special tips for small-handed pianists. So there you go. You know, you could play piano with small hands, and there's a whole website here, or at least a whole page of a website dedicated to giving tips on how to play piano with small hands. Physical adjustments for octave and chord playing. Or maybe what you can do is, you know, those like really long nails, those really long fake nails that people get. You could try those to help with the hand reach. Good things come in small packages. The best things in life are free. The best things in life are free. I clicked on something, didn't I? Oh yeah, it was on Rolo. I thought it was about the sweets Rolo. No, apparently it's about cats. I saw Rolo trending on Twitter. I clicked on it because I'm thinking about, you know, the whole thing about giving someone your last Rolo. But it turns out Rolo's a cat. So I think Rolo's a cat that passed away, actually, by the looks of it. Rest in peace, Rolo. But yeah, I thought it was about the sweets, to be honest with you. I see Rolo, I think sweets, but apparently Rolo's a cat. Alright then, cool. Rest in peace, Rolo. Bill Gates is trending. It's probably not for good reasons. Does any celebrity trend for good reasons? I feel like there's like very few celebrities when you see their name trending, it's a good reason. Like most of the time you see a celebrity name trending, you're like, oh, what they done now? Like, what have you done now? Oh well. So apparently FIFA says they never liked EA anyway. Alright. I never liked them games anyway, so. Did you hear about this? I just saw this today. It says Tom Morello, where's it gone? Here we go, yeah. Tom Morello hails Zach De La Rocha as the greatest frontman of all time. Zach De La Rocha was a frontman from Rage Against the Machine, along with Tom Morello, the guitarist on Rage Against the Machine. And Tom Morello says he was the greatest frontman of all time. What y'all think of that? I like Zach De La Rocha and Rage Against the Machine. They were a cool band. Actually, one of my favorite bands back in the day. Back in the sort of mid-90s when I started getting into more sort of heavier music. Rage Against the Machine was definitely amongst the bands I listened to quite a lot. She somewhere has described vocalist Zach De La Rocha as the greatest frontman of all time. Speaking to an interview in Revolver on the Family First podcast, a random guitarist praised Zach De La Rocha for his spiritual commitment to the stage and studio, while crediting him as a punk rock James Brown. That's some high praise, man. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. What else is happening in the world? Oh, you know, I saw James Bond, the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, which I honestly, I mean, I wouldn't say I hated it. I think that's a bit strong, but it was very, you know, I feel like if you're a James Bond fan, you'd probably really like it. That's what I think. I think if you're already a James Bond fan, you'd probably really enjoy it. You'd probably really like it. You'd probably get a lot out of it if you're a James Bond fan. I think for everybody else, I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't consider myself to be a James Bond fan. Not really. I mean, I've seen, I guess, quite a lot of the movies. Most of them I would have watched when I was a kid, like, you know, when they came on TV, like the old Sean Connery, Roger Moore ones, when they would have came on TV, and I would have watched them then. So my memory of James Bond is mostly like sort of. I guess like mid 80s or so when I was watching them on TV. So I don't remember all the stories and the plot line and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, I didn't remember what I thought of it. And I think I kind of liked it at the time. But yeah, I've never tried to keep up with all the James Bond movies. Like, I've not seen very many. I mean, when it comes to more recent ones, I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 of them, of the like sort of recent ones. And I don't think I've seen any of the Pierce Brosnan ones. None of the Timothy Dalton ones, I don't think either. Mate, if I have, I've forgotten it. Yeah, what up, Kobe? So yeah, I'm not a big James Bond fan, but I'm pretty familiar with James Bond is what I'm saying. I don't hate it. I'm just not necessarily like a fan, you know. And yeah, for a while, I've kind of felt like James Bond movies, for me, they just felt a bit samey, you know, guns, gadgets, girls, and that's pretty much it. And with the Daniel Craig James Bond, it was supposed to be like a reinvention of James Bond to a degree. But honestly, I feel like it really hasn't been. Like, it's pretty much the same James Bond for the most part. Maybe a few changes here and there. Maybe not exactly the same. I think that's, you know, right. But the core part of it is still pretty much the same. And it's like, bro, it's so... these days. And this last movie, I would say there's definitely some cool things about it. I like the way it ended. You know, I think the ending was great. There's definitely some cool lines, some cool action scenes in there. But overall, it's just like it's same old. You know, it's bruh. You know, old man bangs young girl, shoots people, saves the day, and it's like, all right, cool. Whose fantasy is this? That's a question I have. Whose fantasy is this? Is like, yo, old guy bangs girl half his age, beats up bad guys, shoots guns, and plays with gadgets. Like, seriously, whose fantasy is this? That's my question about James Bond. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the fact that it's completely fantastical. That's fine with me. It's just the same fantasy, literally every single movie. And it's like, all right, cool. But I'm done. The next James Bond might be interesting though. Apparently, if the rumors are true, it could be Lashana Lynch taking over the 007 role or the James Bond role. I mean, I don't think they may actually call her James Bond if it's going to be a woman playing the role, right? It might be Jane Bond. I don't know what they call her, but she is in the James Bond movie. I won't say what happens, but I can see how it could lead to her being like the next, you know, I'll say that. I think it does kind of set it up a little bit. I won't say how in case anybody wants to go see it, but yeah, I think it kind of sets it up. I don't know if I agree with that, but they're a cool band. Yeah, Rage. They're the political bands that hardly anybody realizes are political bands. That's what Rage Against the Machine are. All those political songs that people didn't realize they're a political band. So I don't know, maybe they're not clear enough. James Bond movies are basically all the same. Yeah. What up, Colbs? Man like Colbs, you big up. I've heard that. Yeah. I watched Halloween Kills. It was awesome. Halloween Kills. Yeah, that came out 3 days ago, wasn't it? Halloween Kills. Who does Halloween Kill? This could be like the 100th Halloween movie though at this point though. Like, I feel there's been like a million Halloween movies at least. Just at least a million Halloween movies. And I know they've like rebooted it. And they've like soft rebooted it where they've rebooted parts of it, but not all of it. And then some movies ignore other movies, and then they reboot. It gets confusing after a while. I've not kept up with the Halloween movies, but I do remember the first one is awesome, which we do plan on watching on the next movie night next week. So make sure you're there for that. And then after that, like Halloween 2, 3, 4, they just went yeah. And they just kept making them. They got remade. I think Rob Zombie did a Halloween movie at one time. Let's Go game is like As the Gods Will series, same sort of thing. Okay. I don't believe I've heard of As the Gods Will. So maybe. As the Gods Will. I forget if As the Gods Will is here we go. As the Gods Will is a 2014 Japanese supernatural horror film directed by Takashi Miike. It is based on the first arc of the eponymous manga series by, and then it cuts off there. High school student Shun Takahata spends much of his time playing violent video games. One morning at school, he whines that his life is completely boring, but then he suddenly finds himself forced to participate in a game of Daruma-san ga Koronda, with death as a penalty for losing. Yeah, I guess that's very similar to what they did with Squid Game. I think, to be fair, that kind of thing has been around a while. Like, Running Man that did that back in the 80s with, the whole kind of game show where you have death as the consequence. And I'm sure that wasn't the first to do that sort of thing either. So, yeah, it's kind of a thing that's been around a while. People play games and with deadly consequences. And yeah, it's usually people from like some kind of underprivileged background, whether they're poor or in the case of Running Man, they're prisoners. So it's usually something like that, some kind of state where they don't have a lot of rights afforded to them, or a lot of respect or things like that afforded to them, and don't really have a lot going for them, and then maybe trying to clear their name, and this is their final chance to get something. So yeah, I mean, Hunger Games did that as well. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's kind of a genre, I guess. James Bond has a sex change. It's about time too, though, isn't it? It's about time. Reg couldn't be more clear. They repeat their lines 20 times to drive it into point. They might need to repeat it 21 times. Apparently, people aren't getting it. Apparently, many times you see people tweeting things like, dude, how did you not know? They might need to say it. Might need to say it 21 times just to be sure. I finished Squid Game, rolling season 2. Yeah, I finished Squid Game as well. Got to the end of that. Pretty good series. So yeah, season 2 though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they might. I feel like if they just ended it on a season 1 and never did any comeback, anything else, I think I'd be okay with that. I don't know if I want a season 2, to be honest. Even though I really enjoyed it, and I think a season 2 could be good, but I don't know, man. Sometimes a one and done is the best way to go. But we'll see. We'll see if they make a season 2. I'm there for it. You know, God willing, I'll be able to watch that as well. See what happens. See what the next part of the story is, and if this guy goes back in. Actually, let me not say nothing in case someone hasn't watched it. Let me not say nothing. Just in case. Yo, big up men like Frozen Gamer. Appreciate you coming through. A long time. Hello. Let me try and catch up a little bit. 100th Halloween movie, but they're still entertaining somehow. I'm on episode 3 slowly but surely for me. Cool. Yeah, definitely know what's saying that. I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Definitely worth watching it all the way through, Cobes. Haven't seen all episodes. Squid Game yet. Later though. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't want to spoil it for Alan either. Halloween Kills picks up right after the 2018 remake, and Halloween Kills, the townspeople take on Myers and its consequences. It's the most brutal so far. Oh, I like the sound of that. Yeah, for FG. Okay, so what I sold my Switch Lite. So much better. Okay, so how's the OLED working out for you then? I get it. Watched episode 6, bro. Episode 6. That was okay, I think I know episode 6. That's the one. Is that the marbles one? Episode 6 was the marbles one, wasn't it? I don't want to say too much because I know people that say it. So, but I think episode 6 was the marbles one, and if so, then yeah, that. I'll just leave it there for the people who haven't seen it yet. I don't want to spoil anything, but let me just say yeah. Enjoy Squid Game. Nice. Will do. Made 900 million for Netflix. Yeah, apparently it was their most watched show. It's officially their most watched show, so yeah, it did really well. Been enjoyable so far. I just can't stand the dubs. I'm probably not alone on that. The dub. Oh, you're watching it dubbed. Okay. You can watch it on subtitles if you don't like the dubs. There is a subtitle option. Just so you know. Here's the thing though, when it comes to dubs versus subs, I know there's kind of a debate on it, especially when it comes to anime. I generally speaking prefer subtitles when it comes to foreign language movies. Generally speaking, I'll say I prefer subtitles. That being said, oftentimes subtitles can feel like they just go too fast, and because you have to kind of look down to read it and then look back up to see like their faces and what's going on and things like that, your eyes are flicking up and down a lot, and yeah, it's very easy to miss things in the subtitles, and then you kind of like lost a little bit of what's actually going on. You might have to rewind it a little bit and be like, okay, what did they say there? But that depends on the production. Sometimes the subtitles are adjusted so that you can read them at a comfortable speed without feeling like, you're just all over the place. I think with Squid Game, for the most part, the subtitles I felt were okay in terms of being able to read them and keep up. But yeah, a few times definitely I felt like, personally, I just felt they were going too fast. That could be just my read speed. Maybe other people are fine with it. But yeah. Dubs could be enjoyable, depending on how it's dubbed, though. Depending on how it's dubbed, it could be enjoyable, or it could be just absolutely abysmal and be like, yo, this is what are you doing? Episode 6 noted, yep. The Marvels one, yep. Oof, yep. Oof. Let me not say nothing, but yeah. Amazing screen. Okay, nice. You saw just it's like you said, okay. So yeah, you just okay, cool. What do you think of Nintendo's new thing? Because they do the expansion, because now they're online service, right? And it was like £17 for the year, and now apparently they're going to bump it up for, they're going to do the expansion pack with the N64 games and bump up to something like £20, no, £30 for the year, and they get some other features as well. But I don't know, man, it might be a little bit of a stretch, to be honest. Best Netflix original in the first week, they crazy, yeah. I did watch Dave Chappelle, and I would say I feel like that was one of Dave Chappelle's best. Well, I feel this is one of his best specials to date. I enjoyed it a lot. It was funny. It was insightful. You know, laughed, learned, and yeah, I just thought all round it was just a great comedy special. Like sometimes comedy specials can feel like they drag on a little bit. It just felt like everything fit, timing, length, all of it. Yeah, great show. So yeah, definitely recommended. Or I recommend it. I don't know if other people there's some people, I should say, that definitely will not be recommending that, but I thought it was really good. So yeah, I'd recommend it. The new Batman movie looks amazing. Yeah, I didn't see the new. I don't watch the new trailer though. I decided I'm not going to watch the new trailer. I just want to watch the movie at this point. I watched the first trailer they released back, I think last year or maybe the year before, whenever it was. I Am Vengeance, you know that trailer. And I was like, yeah, I just want to watch this movie now. Like, I just want to watch this movie. I don't need to see no more trailers. Same with things like, yo, listen, yeah, I was in the cinema watching this James Bond movie. Now they have the trailers on the beginning, before the movie starts, right? The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer came on, and I don't want to see that trailer. I just want to watch the movie. I was like this in the cinema, like this, just fingers in the ears, back of, you know, just eyes shut for about 3 minutes, or however long the trailer was. Like, you know, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear anything. I'm just like that. There's certain films where it's like, I don't want to see the trailer. I won't watch the trailer, you know, because even though the trailers don't depends on the trailer really. Some trailers give away too much, but I feel like most trailers generally don't give away too much of the story, too much of the plot, and that sort of thing. But even still, I don't want to see anything. Like, I literally don't want to see anything. Even right now, I already feel like I know too much about the movie. I already feel I know too much, and there's very little I know about it. So yeah, I just want to see the movie. I want to watch it and experience it with as little preconceived notions as possible, and just let the movie do what the movie does, and enjoy it that way. So yeah, I ain't trying to see nothing. It's so expensive, not worth it. I'm not getting it. Oh yeah, it's a shame, because it's like the current service is like £17. It's pretty reasonable price for the year, right? And to bump up to like £35. I mean, it's not super expensive when it's for the year, sure, but it does feel like they're stretching it out more than they need to, and especially when, I mean, look, I personally only care about the N64 games and the Sega Genesis games, most of the N64 games really. And I guess when you look at it that way, depending on how much games you play, it can still be worthwhile doing it. But yeah, considering that it's nearly twice as much as what it was before, or just about twice as much as what it was before, it feels like they're stretching it out, and they haven't really provided the same kind of value. I think for that kind of price, you need to add, you know, N64 games, Genesis games, GameCube games, Wii U games, maybe some Dreamcast games. You know what I mean? You need to be adding a whole bunch of systems in there if you're going to charge that kind. In fact, if they added all those systems in there, I think they can go to 40 quid and it'd be fine. But for what it is, yeah, it just feels like too much of a stretch for not a whole lot. And you know, don't get me wrong, N64 has some of the best games ever made, but that's like 20 years ago. Come on. You know what I mean? It's 20 plus years ago at this point. It's like, dude, let's be reasonable here. Is it on Netflix? is the new Batman movie. Oh no, that's not on Netflix. No, that's coming out on cinemas next year, I think, or maybe the year after. But yeah, be out on cinemas in the coming year or so, starring Robert Pattinson, who you might know from Twilight. I was Team Jacob in Twilight. I was Team Jacob up until the last movie, and then he disappointed me, and I was like, nah, man, I don't like Jacob no more. Don't like Jacob no more. Last week was the most TV I watched. Got Squid Game done, watched the new Halloween film, and watched season 3 of You. I need to find something new now. Ooh, TV and movies. Well, what can we recommend Sam then? What can we recommend Sam? Sam needs a new TV show. So Squid Game's been done, You's been done, Halloween's been done. What's a good TV show series for Sam to get into? So Squid Game, I guess something drama based, maybe a little bit of comedy. I think you already said you're not really into like the Marvel comic book stuff for them, right? So maybe not one of those ones. Even though I'd always recommend those just because I think they're awesome. But you know, I appreciate not everybody likes them. So there's another show called Alice in Wonderland on Netflix. Okay, I think I saw it pop up actually. It's like Squid Game. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. Like just this is Alice killing people, then come through the rabbit hole and get murdered. True. Mindhunter. Watch that, Sam. It's amazing. I think it's called that. Mindhunter. I think I've heard of Mindhunter actually. In fact, if I remember correctly, I might have even watched a few episodes of it. Mindhunter is an American psychological crime thriller series created by Joe Penhall, based on the 1995 true crime book Mindhunter. Yeah, I think I did watch an episode or two of this actually, but for whatever reason I didn't continue it. Yeah, I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes of it, but I didn't continue it. And I don't think I did like it actually, but for one reason or another, I ended up not watching the rest of it. So maybe I should be watching this too. Maybe I should be watching this too. It is on Netflix. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of stuff that I've watched recently. I was watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer on that you recommended. I don't think I'm going to get through that though. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get through that because it's actually coming off of Amazon. Amazon are going to take it off, I think, in a few days actually. Like the 20th, I think, or something like that. It's not very long from now anyway. But yeah, they're going to take it off in a few days. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to get through all of that. So there might have to be some other time. I mean, to be honest, I would say that I thought it was okay, but I wasn't really feeling it that much. So I mean, if they take it off, all right, I might wait. If they ever put it back on, I might try and watch it then. But yeah, I don't think I'll be making too much of an effort to watch the rest. But we'll see. We'll see. It's alright. Sarah Michelle Gellar in high school. Watched the first Spider-Man movie. Ooh, nice. I actually watched all the Spider-Man movies again recently as well. Wait, actually, when you say first Spider-Man movie, do you mean Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire? Or you mean first Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland? I did say Buffy was of the time though, yeah. I was actually saying that to a friend of mine. He said the same sort of thing. He said like, yeah, Buffy's kind of one of these shows that are of its time. So maybe had I watched it way back when, I'd have had a much different view of it, but oh well. Until they invent time machines, it is what it is. It made me laugh when I saw it. Yes, Toby, cool. Oh, I think I missed something. Stick a bully in my pocket. I fetched a fuel can. Oh, from. Oh, right. Yeah. Because you want some petrol. You don't ask question, then, brother. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I actually watched all the Spider-Man movies recently. So I watched Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. That's 1, 2, and 3. Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I watched Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and then Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home, Tom Holland. So yeah, that's what 7 Spider-Man movies I've watched in the last sort of week or so. And you know what? I mean, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I'm down for watching Spider-Man. But yeah, it's mostly because the new Spider-Man movie is coming out in December, and I wanted to have those fresh in my mind, and I wasn't sure if I would get time to watch them later on. So I thought, okay, cool, let me watch them now. If I have to watch them again, if I get time to watch them again nearer to the time, then I'll do that. But let me watch them now that I've got some time to do it. So I did that. I'm like, cool. So yeah, they're fresh in my mind. Just waiting for this new Spider-Man movie to come out. Like I said, I do not want to watch any trailers for it. Don't want to see nothing. I already feel like I know too much. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Spider-Man movie out in December. I'm still watching. That's this question for you guys. What is your favorite quality street? Pink. The pink one. I don't know. I think it's strawberry. I'm just gonna call it the pink one. The thing is, anytime you do like, here's a life hack actually. Here's a life hack. Things like quality streets or roses or any kind of like variety sort of sweets, chocolate, tin, things like that, right? Here's a life hack for you. Let's say you're in a situation where somebody's got a box or a tin and they kind of walk around and offering sweets, and you don't always have time to kind of look at the thing to figure out which one's which, right? Because you know what I mean? They offer it to everybody. You don't want to be that one person like, oh, well, about this. You don't want to be that one person, that guy doing that. So you don't really have time to look at which one is which, and you don't know which one is which. Here's a life hack. Pink. Always pick pink. Unless I'm there, don't pick pink, because I'm going to want to pick pink. And I ain't trying to like get out. Boy, I don't want to get into fights with nobody, but I'm just saying, if you don't have time to like kind of look through which one's which, go with pink. Always go with pink. Red is usually a good choice as well. If there's a red, that might be a good choice as well. But pink always is like, if there's pink, go with pink. If not, look for a red, green, or blue. I say like yellow, like the yellow or goldish ones. Last resort. But yeah, first option, pink. If pink's not available, red. If that's not available, green or blue. And if they're not available, then yeah, whatever. It doesn't even matter at that point. The pink one, yep. The green star, the purple one. Hey, you cheeky devil. Pink. It's my favorite crayon. Mine is the blue. Do a poll to see which one wins. Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, let's do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna go with crisps this time, because we already did the quality streets. So, which crisp chips flavor do you pick first? Actually, you know what? Let's go with which one do you pick last? That might be more interesting. Ooh, what else? What can I pick? All right, so here's a question. I'm going to pull up the poll for this. Which crisps flavor, or chips for my American friends, which crisps flavor do you pick last, right? So once all the good ones are gone, which is the last one do you pick? Like, which one do you like? I mean, let's be honest. We're going to eat them all, right? We're going to eat them all. But which is the last one? Like, which is the one that stays in the variety pack the longest and only gets eaten as a last resort? So that's what I want to know. Which is the last one that gets picked? Pink is always best if you know what I mean. Well, if you're in the pink, you might be doing all right. You just might be doing all right. I accidentally on purpose eat all the pink. Just oh, Sam. Sam's gonna make me cry, man. I'll be there like going through them like where is it? Where? All the pink's gone. All the red's gone. Like, oh man. Sam's just in the corner like Fritos. Vinegar is foul. Okay. So we know which one call we picked. In that case, Sam, fill your boots. What about the celebrations, though? Celebrations, I think it's the same. Go with pink. That's my thing. Go with pink. Like, always go with pink. Wait, celebrations has a pink, right? If it has a pink, go with pink. If there isn't a pink, red. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I go with pink first, red second. If there's no pink, red. But pink, I think, is always the strawberry. That's the thing. You can't go wrong with strawberry. And pink is always strawberry. Like, if you ever pick up a pink and it's anything but strawberry, they're lying to you. Like, somebody mixed up the packet or something. Like, pink is always strawberry. And you can't go wrong with strawberry. Can he go wrong with strawberry? Strawberry's like this. I don't know if it's the best fruit, but it's a good fruit. It just goes so well with a lot of things. Like, you can have strawberries and cream, you can have strawberries on its own, strawberry jam, strawberry ice cream, strawberry milkshake. You know, it's just so versatile. You know what I mean? Strawberries are good. Strawberry sweets, strawberry chocolate. The original ones are the best. But what is original flavor? Because I always thought original flavor was just ready salted, but apparently not. Lindor chocolates are nice. Oh, Lindor then. Ooh, they're good. Yeah. Lindt. Yeah. Was it Swedish? Or whatever? Well, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, they're oof. They do the strawberry and cream balls. Ooh, so good, man. So good. Alright, these guys, they know what they're doing when it comes to chocolate. These guys so know what they're doing. But pink always gets my vote. Yeah. If there's a pink, then you don't have to think. That's that's the motto. If there's a pink, you don't have to think. I just made that up. I'm gonna use that though still. If there's a pink, you don't have to think. Celebrations are the mini chocolate bars. Oh, okay. Let's see then. Celebrate good time. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, so something like this. It'll be the Maltesers, because as you can see, the Maltesers are in a red packet. So yeah, I'll go to Maltesers. Maltesers are good. That'll be the first ones I'll pick, the Maltesers. So yeah, there's no pink, so you go with red. My theory works true. My theory rings true. If there's no pink, go with red. There we go. Flip it out. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. What am I looking for? No, that's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, if there's no pink, go with red, and red is the Maltesers. Can I zoom into this? I'm sure there's a zoom button somewhere. There we go. But yeah, I think with this one, Maltesers would be first for me. And then Bounty. Then Galaxy, probably. Snickers. Actually, maybe Milky Way before Snickers. I think Twix. The thing about Twix, I like Twix, but they just hurt my teeth so much. So I think between Twix and Mars would be the last ones for me. Between Twix and Mars would be the last ones for me. But yeah, Maltesers definitely first, and then Bounty and the two Galaxies would be like maybe second. Or maybe the Milky Way. I think Milky Way and Snickers would be a joint sort of third. And then, yeah, Mars and Twix would be like the last ones. Everyone always leaves the Bounty and the Celebrations. They are my favourite ones. Ooh. I like Snickers and Bounty. Snickers are alright. I don't mind Snickers, but yeah, there's just other things I prefer. Oh man, y'all making me hyped for the holidays with all these sweets. Yeah man, make sure you got your dentist plan in place though, because boy, all these sweets ain't good for your teeth. We do indeed like food. Ain't no joke. The box is ready. Yep. Do you mean the whole box? Well, actually, since the box is red, I guess I better take the whole box. Just a good point, Frozen Game. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. So I'm just going to take the whole box. Since the box is red, I'm going to just take the whole box. Y'all get nothing. Nothing! Can't go wrong with Maltesers. Bounty. Yeah, Bounty's nice. Bounty's nice. But yeah, I'll say Maltesers first for me. Bounty. Actually, I don't know. I mean, Maltesers definitely number one. I'll say Maltesers definitely first pick for me. Second, third pick, that might vary. I guess it might depend on my mood. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I do like Bounty, I do like Snickers. I might actually go with one of the Galaxies as a second choice. Now that I'm thinking about it, because they got like the caramel filling, or whatever filling they put inside it. I like that. Bounties are nice, but they could be a bit dry sometimes, you know. But yeah, Maltesers definitely first, and I think last between Mars and Twix in this one, and then everything else is just how I'm feeling, however I'm feeling in that moment in time. have some good news to share. Here in Hull, we are finally getting that German. Oh, nice! Can't wait to try it. Nice. Oh, you know what? Yes. If y'all don't know about German kebab, oh, what did I just do? Just hit the wrong button. My bad. If y'all don't know about German kebab, bro, I took. Oh, not even a joke. I took one bite. And it was like one bite. Kebabs done right. That is not a joke. That's not just some slogan, you know. That's not just some thing to say to you know, to that. No, that kebabs done right. I've only had one so far. The one I had was it's called the original German. No, is that right? Yeah, I think it's called the original German. Yeah, here we go. This is one I had. The original German doner kebab. One bite. Bruh. So yeah, once that place opens up, Sam, yeah, definitely make some time for it. It's one bite. I'm not hype it up too much. You and I might have different taste buds. Yo, what up, Infinite 1054? Big up for coming through. How is you? It's great news. Yeah, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. They say. Well, I mean, some things are just worth it. I need one here in Peterborough for real. Hey, they need to. Where are they so far? Let's say franchises, locations. This is what we want. Where are their locations at? Ellsbury. I don't know where that is, to be honest with you, but all right. We got Batley, Birmingham, Blackburn, Boreham Wood. That's the one I went to, actually, the one in Boreham Wood. Bradford, Bromley, Canterbury, Cardiff, Cheltenham, Colchester, Coventry, Croydon, Quimbran. I'm probably saying that wrong. Quimbran, Dundee, Edinburgh, Exeter, Glasgow, High Wycombe, Huddersfield, Ilford, into Derby, Lakeside, Ipswich, Lancaster, Leicester, Liverpool, Bethnal Green. Oh, it's all London places. Loads in London. We good. We got plenty. We got loads in London. They might need to open up some more stores around the place, around the country. Loughborough, Luton, Maidstone, Manchester, Milton Keynes. Any police places near you guys? Oldham. Oh, Peterborough. You got one in Peterborough. There you go. Alan, listen. There is one in Peterborough. So you got no excuses now. Look, German doner kebab, 48 Bridge Street, Peterborough, PE1 1DT. So now you know there is one in Peterborough. You need to get down there as soon as possible. They even got Uber Eats and Deliveroo, Just Eat, all them delivery things as well. German doner kebab in Peterborough. Alan, no excuses. They are open Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Go down there during their opening times. No excuses, man. You can eat in or you can take away. Blissful food right here. Didn't know that. Alright, where did I leave my bike? On your bike. In fact, you're gonna need that bike actually, because, but yeah, like you say, them as good as it tastes, but them calories. So yeah, that bike might come in handy afterwards. I'm just saying, cycle around a little bit, burn it off. It's cool. We do like German sausage about time. Yeah, German kebab in my stomach. Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. German doner kebab. I don't know what they do to the kebabs. I don't know how they. I'm just saying, like, whatever they did it right. That one bite, it was. Oof. So yeah, once that's open up in Hull, or if any of these places are near enough to you to travel to, if any of these places are in a reasonable travel distance, then I'm just saying it could be worth the trip. There we go, there's Hull. Oh, coming soon, it says, yeah. 47 to 49 Jameson Street in Hull, HU1 3JA, coming soon. That looks so good. Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Big up for coming through, Infinite 1054. But yeah, man. If one of these places is where you live or near you, I'm just saying, I definitely recommend this place. It was so good. In fact, German doner kebab. If you want to, like, give me some free food to promote your stuff, I'm open to a discussion. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. What is German doner? I'd have to assume it's a German style doner kebab. To be honest, I didn't actually ask when I was there. I didn't ask what. I mean, the place is called German doner kebab. That's the name of the shop, German doner kebab. Now that could mean that it's a German style doner kebab, or the doner kebab is from Germany. I doubt that though. There's like food import rules and stuff like that, so that's just probably not the case. Maybe the person who owns the franchise, who owns the whole business, maybe he's German, maybe. Or maybe it's just a name and it doesn't actually is nothing to do with Germany. Like that can happen sometimes. People call things, name stuff, whatever, and it's nothing to do with what they named it after. So all I know is it is damn good. Like it is tasty. Like whatever they done to it, they did it right. I've never had that. Mr. Frozen Game, if any of those places are near you, there's only 3 in the States, all in NYC. I can still dream, I guess. Oh man, how far are you from NYC, Cobes? In a New York minute. Let's go back to America. I've been to New York. It was a long time ago now. That was like 15 years ago, I think. But yeah, I've been to New York. New York. I wonder if I still got my pictures from New York. It's probably not on this computer actually. I mean, I would have them, but it won't be on this computer. They'll be somewhere else. What's the name of that store? German doner kebab, or was he talking about something else? What about London? Oh, it's Lowe's in London. So yeah, if you're on London. I remember you said so. Yeah. So yeah, you're fine, Frozen G. You're fine. There's plenty in London. It's a shame they're near me. If I ever visit New York, I'm always getting them. From San Diego, probably a few thousand miles at least, opposite end of the country. Oof. Yeah, that might be a bit of a trek. I mean, they're good. I'm not sure it's 1,000. I mean, I guess if you're going to New York anyway, right, then you may as well try when you get there. But to go to New York specifically for the German doner kebab, I mean, they're good. I don't know if it's 1,000 miles traveling good. I'm not sure many things are worth a 1,000-mile trip for, but then again, I mean, like I say, it was pretty down. I guess it depends on how much you like good food. Wow, nearly 3,000 miles, you know. nearly 3,000 miles around a 42-hour drive. So you'd have to drive for nearly 2 days. And you're not going to drive 2 days straight. So you're going to have to drive maybe like a few hours rest, a few hours rest, a few hours rest, right? Which means it'd probably take maybe closer to a week, like maybe like 4 or 5 days to drive from San Diego to New York. So you have to, you know, take breaks along the way. Or for a German doner kebab. Now I'm just saying, it is good. I don't know if it's that good. Let me keep this in perspective. It is good. It's very good. Like, but is it 42-hour drive good? But you'd have to really want you have to really want a good kebab to drive 42 hours to get a kebab. I'm just saying. I don't know if I'd do that. I don't know if I'd do that. I feel like there's I've had some good food out there. That's definitely amongst the good best places I've eaten. But would I drive for 42 hours to get it? I don't know. I feel like I probably wouldn't. I'm not sure if it's that good. It's good, but boy, 42 hours, that's 42 hours. I'm leaving Wednesday. Yeah, let me just pack my toothbrush. It's like an In-N-Out burger, but instead of only being in half of us, it's just a one city. I've heard of In-N-Out burger, actually. We don't have those over here. At least I don't think we do. Let me see real quick before I commit to that statement. In-N-Out burger. UK. Oh, they have their UK locations. There's In-N-Out burger franchise in the UK. In-N-Out burger franchise in the UK. Unfortunately not. Only... okay, so they're not in the UK right now. They're not in the UK. But I've heard people talk about them. Apparently, like them, was it Chick-fil-A, Popeyes? Those are places that I hear people talk about in America that are supposed to be like really good places to eat. But yeah, they don't have them in the UK. We don't have a Popeyes. We don't have a Chick-fil-A. We don't have an In-N-Out burger. We don't have, what's the other one? White Castle. We do have Five Guys, though I've never actually been there, so I can't speak for it. But apparently they're one of the good ones as well. But yeah, we don't have an In-N-Out burger. I mean, we have burgers that go in, and of course they eventually come out, you know. We don't have an In-N-Out burger a franchise shop. Unless you give superpowers. Unless it gives you super... Ooh. If the burger gives you superpowers, would it be worth a 42-hour drive? It's a kebab, rather. The plane is only 5 hours, but damn, are they expensive just for a kebab? Yeah, so you can either do a 42-hour drive, or you could do a 5-hour plane flight, but of course, yeah, that's going to cost a lot more. It's good, but is it that good? Oh, why would prawn cocktail be anyone's last choice? Prawn cocktail, crisp sandwiches for the win. I like prawn cocktails, but apparently some people don't. I don't understand it myself, to be honest with you. I don't understand it myself, but yeah, there's people out there that don't like prawn cocktails. All right. So I'll put it there as one of the options. See if anybody here. Somebody picked prawn cocktails actually. So okay, somebody would have prawn cocktail last. So far, salt and vinegar and ready salted are the main ones that people don't like. And cheese and onion. I just realized I spelled cheese wrong. Oh, it doesn't matter. Cheese and onion. Alright, cheese and onion's doing well. Cheese and onion's doing well. Okay. Interesting. Well, that go a little bit more. And we'll see the final results. Get like a bad bagel, slice of New York pizza, a nice roast beef sandwich. I don't care how high gas prices are. I'm going, ooh. Well, in that case. New York has some great food. Oh yeah, definitely. One of the best pieces of food I had was when I was in New York. And granted, it's not something that's from New York. It's actually from Philadelphia. But I guess they have it in various places, but it's called a Philadelphia cheesesteak. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. You're from America, so you know what I'm talking about. But for those who might not know, the Philadelphia cheesesteak, like if you go to America and you see someone selling a Philadelphia cheesesteak, buy it, okay? Buy it. Especially if it's a street vendor, because I had it, I think like 3 times. Twice was from a street vendor, and once was from a restaurant, like a proper, you know, brick and mortar restaurant. And the one from the restaurant, I mean, it was okay. Like, I mean, it's food, right? It's meat, so I'm gonna eat it. But no, like the guys on the street vendors, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And I guess it's mainly because the street vendors probably don't adhere to a lot of the health standards that some of the restaurants kind of have to follow, right? So I'm sure the street vendors take a few liberties. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if the street vendors took a few liberties when it comes to like health and safety standards. But I'm telling you, like, if you're gonna do something wrong, do it right. And the Philadelphia cheesesteak, oof, oof, oof. It's so good, man. It is just everything, like the way it's like was it fried onions or the sauces, the meats, the way it's just the cheese, all that. Yeah, it's if I could get a good picture for you guys. I'm just saying, man. I'm not sure. I think the one I had wasn't quite like this. I'm sure it had some more sauces on it, but even still, Popeyes is so damn good. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that one of these days. Next time I'm in the United States. So I could tell all the way. I have an In-N-Out burger 1 block away. I walk there often. It's good stuff. Oof. Nice. Just in and out. In, get a burger, out. What about Veggie Delight? 5 likes on the stream so far. Oh, big up for the likes. Appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, 5 likes. Ooh, nice. Oh. Big up for the 5 likes. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. It had me actually. Oh, man, I'm telling you, man. It's so good. Like, it's so good. If you ever find yourself in United, I mean, speaking of the veg, actually, so we have Subway over here, and Subway they call it a cheesesteak. It's not called a Philadelphia cheesesteak. They just call it a cheesesteak. And if you've ever had that from Subway, then you know that it's okay. It's not bad. It's possible. It's not like the best thing ever. It's fine, right? That is nothing like the Philadelphia cheese. Let me be clear, that is nothing like the Philadelphia cheesesteak. It may have a similar name to it. It is not the same thing. It's not. The Philly cheesesteak, when it's done, it is. Oof. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like that could be worth the trip for. Like, the Philly cheesesteak could be worth getting on a plane and flying out to the United States to get. It is. Oof. Cheesesteak from that one vendor that Kevin Hart went to. That's a dream. Okay, I don't think I saw that actually. And he's from Philly, so he should know the best places. I think this might be it.
But I see a lot of love out here in the street today, man. I see a lot of love. Y'all honestly touch me.
What does it?
You touch my heart today.
Faked Braxton Pickle.
Where my son at? Dude.
Braxton Pickle. I don't think I have Braxton Pickle, you know.
Right there. I know you want to come up here. I love
don't
the
think I
fact
have
that
Branson
my kids
Pickle, actually,
now
come
get
to think of
see
it.
something that acts as a landmark for their father. Guys, when I say I love
You're supposed to eat that
I mean
with your hands.
continue to put on for my city as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, 6 likes. Oh, nice. Big up for the 6 likes.
Kevin Hart Day will mean something. It will mean something.
Branston is nasty, but
components to simply provide
Pickle,
a good
yes.
time for my
Branston
community
all the
and
way
my
with
city. I love
cheese
y'all. Thank y'all so
in a
much
sandwich.
today.
So we got one Branson fan and one Branson Halo. Okay, that did not show any Philly cheesesteak. And this guy looks like Triple H in the corner right here. That's not Triple H though. This might be it. Steaks Hoagies Bar.
I got a couple things that I want to say that's going to come from the heart. I don't like writing stuff down because I want you guys to understand.
He said I don't like writing stuff down. He's a comedian, right? Might want to write his jokes down.
There was a point in my life where I needed people to buy cheesesteaks for me at Max's. And now when I go to Max's, my face is on the side of the building, which is unbelievable.
That's a pretty cool honor though, isn't it? Live, love, laugh. Indeed. I guess it's Max's Cheesesteaks. Yeah. If you're in Philadelphia, check out Max's Cheesesteaks.
I think that this is honestly the biggest honor that I have gotten in my career to date. The reason why I say that is because
Levels,
I
corned
truly
beef,
do believe
hash
that
sandwich.
Philadelphia made me into the man that I am today.
What about Eminem's favorite, Mom Spaghetti? That's a he opened up a store called Mom Spaghetti, didn't he? Or like a kitchen or something like that to help feed people. That's a pretty cool thing to do, man. Mom Spaghetti. But yeah, okay, Max is in Philadelphia. I guess that's the one. Max is in Philadelphia. Kevin Hart celebrated it in Philadelphia neighborhood. Yeah, hour. Yeah, spaghetti made by mother. Remember, the thing is, they vomited out Mom's Spaghetti though. So does that mean Mom's Spaghetti wasn't that good? Because if you're vomiting it out, maybe the Mom's Spaghetti made him sick. You know what I mean? And maybe if it made him sick, don't serve it to other people. Might you know? I'm just saying, it might not be such a good idea to serve something that made you sick out to people. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mama Spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface, see this calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the whole them out, hope the down, hope the now, the hope the now, they hope the blow, snap back to reality. Whoop, there go gravity, whoop, there goes gravity, whoop, there goes gravity, whoop, there go gravity, whoop, there grow gravity, whoop, there whoop gravity, whoop, the whoop gravity, whoop, the grow gravity, whoop, the whoop gravity, rope, the whoop gravity, back to the lab again, rope, bubby gravity, whoop, the rope, and the beat goes on, da 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 da. So listen, I should be a rapper because clearly I've got better skills than Eminem. I can rap Eminem songs better than Eminem can. I'm just saying, man. I should replace Eminem. Like whatever he's doing right now, let me just replace Eminem because clearly I'm a much better rapper than he is by far. Like it's not even close. Like bruh. I agree, but I do like Branston too, though. Have you tried Cocoa Pops? Not yet, not yet. I do still have it written down. I still got it written down. But no, I haven't tried it yet. There's a few things I have still need to try actually that I've got written down. And hopefully soon, actually. Hopefully soon. There's the I've had, well, issues. I mean, just put it that way. Some issues in recent times. But yeah, so hopefully, God willing, those issues are moving towards the past, and no longer to be in the present. So yeah, maybe, just maybe in the coming weeks, maybe months or so, I just might have a video out talking about some of these foods that have been recommended by some of you guys. In fact, if you guys have foods that you want me to try, I'm not going to promise that I will definitely try them, because of course it depends on what exactly it is and that sort of thing. But yeah, I do actually plan on making a video at some point of trying out stuff that you guys recommended. So far I've got Cocoa Pops and banana milkshake, Marmite, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like, but okay, we'll try it. Cornflakes with warm milk, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like that as well, but we'll try it. And then another one, which is Ritter Sports from the German deli. So yeah, if there's some kind of foods that you think I should try out in a video, let me know and I'll add it to the list. Like I said, I'm not going to promise I'll definitely do it, because certain things I just don't eat. But if it sounds interesting, I might add it to the list and put it in a video and see what I think of your recommendations, of your culinary recommendations. But that Cocoa Pops banana milkshake though, that does sound nice though. That does sound nice. Like chocolate and banana. I kind of like that combination anyway. So yeah, Cocoa Pops banana milkshake. I think I'm gonna like that one. I hope. It might be awful. Sometimes things sound nice and they're just absolutely disgusting. So yeah, we'll see. But that sound nice though. So we'll see. Cancel. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Eminem, who? Forget Slim Shady. You need Slim Hazy. That's what we need. That's what the world needs right now. Right, so just don't eat those foods too close together. You know what? I don't even think, but yeah, it might be good to space them out. Just a little bit. It might end up vomiting on the camera, like. Marmite is a big no. Don't do it. You know what? The last time I had Marmite, I did not like it one bit. It was so bad, but tastes change, right? I mean, to be fair, there was a while ago. There was a time when I didn't like coffee, and I pretty much drink coffee most days now. So I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, my taste buds have changed. Maybe. It wasn't that long ago that I tried octopus for the first time, and snails, which I actually quite liked. So I'm just saying, maybe my taste buds have changed. Maybe. Mama is nasty. Ugh, yeah. I'll do a video it as well. Keep an eye on what's vomit on your sweater already. There's vomit on my sweater already. Marmite. It's not Mom Spaghetti, it's Marmite. Coffee is life. I had McDonald's coffee today. Regular black McDonald's coffee. 99. Actually, no, I didn't pay for it. I got it free because it was on the McDonald's have the app where you buy like 5 whatever and you get for 6 months for free. And I didn't realize I had a free coffee because I didn't use the app for a while. And so I logged into it today and I was getting ready to, pay the 99p for the coffee. It's like, you got a free coffee. I was like, all right, okay. Nice little surprise. And I forgot I had a free coffee waiting for me. I just forgot that it was there, and it was like, cool, nice little surprise. So yeah, I got a free coffee from the McD's. It didn't feel that strong though. Like usually McDonald's coffee is, I mean, it's never like super strong, right? But it just felt a bit weaker than normal. And I don't know whether it's because I haven't had it for a while and maybe I've forgotten the McDonald's texture or whatever, but it just felt weaker than I remember it being. So I don't know, maybe it's just the way the machine was today. Maybe the machine broke and wasn't working properly or something. I don't know. You can't really complain too much when you got it free and it did what it needed to do, so yeah. Never used to like lemon or baked beans. I do see something. Yeah, it could be it. Maybe my taste buds might change over the years. Maybe, you know, things that we thought once thought were disgusting, and then we start liking them. I don't know, man. Maybe that's part of growing up. Part like being an adult means that you like stuff that you once hated. Always loved baked beans. Baked beans are alright. I mean, I wouldn't say I've loved them, but I've definitely eaten a lot of baked beans over the years. I mean, I don't hate them. I mean, I don't love them, but you know, they're alright. I like them. Baked beans are kind of a good, kind of quick thing to put in things like chips, for example. If you've got chips, you can just put some baked beans and you're kind of good to go. Or, you know, eggs or scrambled eggs or something, put some baked beans in it with it as well, be kind of good to go. So it's kind of good to have just put some baked beans, put it in the microwave, and yeah, you're pretty much good to go with that. So it's like, it's just like easy foods. Chick-fil-A. So apparently Chick-fil-A don't serve gay people, right? And I remember there was like a big kind of commotion about it when that kind of kicked off. And a lot of people talking about boycotting them. But apparently, even some gay people still go Chick-fil-A. They just don't, show that they're gay when they're there. So that kind of tells me that they must be good. Like if you have a shop that openly tells you that we don't serve gay people, we don't serve your kind. If you have a shop that says that and openly, proudly states that, and then the people who are of that community are like, I'm just gonna pretend I'm not gay then, like, because that tells me that the chicken must be good. Like it must be like, A-star good. If you're willing to just like hide that fact, for the sake of a chicken burger, like how good is that chicken? You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. When I heard that, I was like, it must be that good then. It must. I've heard this place is good. I've heard their chicken is good. And when I heard that people are willing to, suppress their homosexuality for the time that they're in the shop to eat a chicken sandwich, it's like, all right. Well, now we know. Now we know. Used to hate the smell of baked beans. It would make me gag. Now I like them. Actually, I don't love them. I like them. I meant to say. Can't eat yogurt now. I used to love yogurt. Ooh, I like yogurt. I haven't had yogurt for a while though. Actually, that's not true. I had Yakult. That don't really count though. I guess it's kind of a yogurt, but I haven't had that proper yogurt for a while. But yeah, good yogurt like Yolk. Ooh, I do like Yolk, man. Strawberry Yolk. Ooh, nice. Yolk. Yeah. What's that one we're talking about? Popeyes. How's Popeyes a chicken shop and not like a spinach shop? Like you think a place called Popeyes would specialize in spinach, not chicken? I'm just saying. I would say from the pictures though. I've never, of course, I haven't been to these places because you know what I'm saying, but just from the photographs that I'm seeing, the Popeyes looks more appealing to me. Like if I'm just comparing let me go back to Chick-fil-A actually. Let me go back to Chick-fil-A. Let me find the menu again. Where's it gone? Where's the menu? Here we go. Yeah, just from the photos here. If you compare like this photo to this picture, I'm just saying, to me, if I'm just going purely by the photo, by the picture, the Popeyes looks much more appealing. I'm just saying, man. A good photo could mean, you know, a good photo could be the difference. But of course, I don't know if you ever see Falling Down, you know how it looks in the pictures, nothing how it looks when you get it. You know, the photo looks all nice and thick and juicy and all that kind of stuff. But you get it and it's just all like slanted, bits missing, slapped together. Like, really, dude? Really? That is a good picture though. I'm just saying, if you're gonna take a photo of some food, look at that. Look how tempting that looks. That looks like something you want to eat, right? This looks like, it looks clean. You know? It looks clean. Like, bro, I don't go to a chicken shop to be clean. Be healthy. Damn chicken shop. I ain't trying to be like lean. The hell are you telling me the calorie count for? Like, why? It's a chicken shop. I don't know the calorie count. Like, bro, it's not. I'm not thinking like I'm gonna lose weight. Ooh, let me eat chicken and it's only 500. Nah, come on, it's a chicken shop. I'm doing the damn calories. I want to know. It's probably a legal thing to be honest. Actually, they've got the calories listed here as well. It's probably like a legal thing, I think, that some shops. I know McDonald's do it as well, which is like, why would McDonald's say the calories? But anyway, probably some legal thing. Doesn't matter. Still, look at this photo. I'm just saying, I've never been to any of these places. I've heard of them. I've heard they're both good. But right now, I'm just talking about the photos. This photo looks like something I'd want to eat. This photo looks like, I could pass on. I could take it or leave it. This photo, that's like, come to me. Come to me. This photo's like, I mean, I'm here if you want it. You know? This photo is this photo is the girl with the sexy legs and the big boobs. Yeah? This photo is like, you know, the quiet girl on a train. You know? She's a cool girl. She's a fun girl, but kind of just passes by and most people won't notice. I want to feel good when I was pregnant. It would literally make me sick. Still can't bring myself to eat one. Oh, Australia. They're both amazing comfort food. Popeye's chicken is better for sure, but Chick-fil-A has better sides, mac and cheese, waffle. Oh, okay, so the chicken is better at Popeyes, but if you want like the extra stuff, you better off going to Chick-fil-A. Okay, all greasy as well. Yeah, Popeye says dripping in grease. Oof, that's what I like to hear. My stepdad does chicken kebabs on BBQ. Always looks amazing, but tastes so bland. He's got the style down right, but not the substance. And that's the thing, actually. I'm talking about the photo right now. You could have a real good looking photo or something, and then you have it, or real good looking food or whatever, and then you have it, and it's like, the hell is this? What the hell? This tastes nothing like it looks. That's so good. I got what you mean. I gotcha. I gotcha. Grilled nuggets. I mean, isn't that just like literally just grilled pieces of meat though? Like this. Oh, wait. Oof. Excuse me, my silver play. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? I ain't been to a barbecue. What was the last time I went to a barbecue, actually? Years ago. Years ago. It was over at a friend's house. But yeah. Barbecues are fun, man. Well, they can be. I mean, you need somebody to, like, try and set the place on fire. Otherwise, like, what's the point? Macaddy's food. Macaddy's. Oh wait, do you mean MacD's? I think I got what you mean now. My bad, my bad. McDonald's. I used to work at McDonald's. Oh, you don't like it? Okay, gotcha. Don't like McDonald's food. Yeah, I used to work at McDonald's many moons ago. My first ever job was in McDonald's, and I mean, there was some cool stuff about working at McDonald's for sure. Some cool perks. Overall, I did not like it though. It was yeah. Okay, so there's a new vegan burger at McDonald's. I don't know this. Vegan approved Beyond Meat. The McPlant they call it. Be the first to try the new McPlant. Calling all Big Mac fans, the Double Mac is back. Don't miss it. Vegan approved Beyond Meat. Change a little, change a lot. Okay, that's mission statement celebrating 50 years of Mr. Men and Little Miss. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I've tried some vegan burgers. Like I tried the KFC one they did, the KFC vegan chicken one, which was actually quite nice. Actually, it was definitely a bit salty, you know, a bit on the salty side, but overall it was pretty good. It's pretty good. It's better than I thought it might be. And I've tried things like vegan pizzas, which I really liked as well. That was really good. And vegan cakes I've tried. They're really nice. So yeah, I might have to give this McPlant a try one of these days. See what that's hitting on. I gotta head for class. Oh, I appreciate coming through, Kobe. Big up to you and your crew. Good luck in class. Try not to fall asleep. I mean, to be honest, even if you did fall asleep, it won't be that bad. I mean, like Eminem says, "Fuck the next lesson. I'll pass a test guessing." So I'm just saying, maybe even if you did fall asleep in class, this ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. But yeah, appreciate you coming through, man. Peace out, homie. Chicken with Cajun and peri spice with rice is one of my favorite things to cook. Cajun. I ain't had that Cajun for a minute. What is McPlant? McPlant is a vegan burger made with a juicy plant-based patty that has been co-developed with Beyond Meat and features vegan sandwich sauce, ketchup, mustard, onion, pickles, lettuce, tomato, and a vegan alternative to cheese in a sesame seed bun. Vegan certified by the Vegetarian Society. How is a plant-based patty cooked in a restaurant? It's cooked in an oven, not on the grill, while meat products are also cooked in the oven. This will not be at the same time or using the same equipment as McPlant. McPlant uses specific equipment, including oven trays and tongs, so it will not come into contact with meat products, and the ovens and equipment are cleaned regularly. I mean, like I said, I used to work at McDonald's, so excuse me if I give that statement a side eye about cleaning things regularly. I'm just saying. Excuse me while I give that statement the side eye. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair, when I worked at McDonald's was years ago. I'm sure things have changed since then. I'm sure they've improved their cleanliness and health and safety since my time there. I was there back in 96, I think. No, 90. Yeah, but I think like 95 or 96, right about then. But yeah, it was my first ever job. And I worked there for I think about 3 months. It wasn't very long. 3 months, 1 day a week on a Sunday. For about 3 hours I did on a Sunday each week. And I was being paid, I think like £3.10 an hour. Something like that. Or $3.15, and that was it's before minimum wage laws came in. This is long before minimum wage laws came in. So yeah, man was working for like £3.10 an hour, £3.15 an hour at McDonald's. But you know, to be fair, at the time, you know, I'm a kid at the time, right? It's not like I've got like bills to pay and stuff like that. So it's just money that I earn that I pretty much keep for myself. And yeah, you know what I mean? You just earn your money, get your pay, save it up, you know, get yourself something nice, whatever, and yeah, man. It worked at the time. It worked at the time. I don't think I could do that now. I think the way things are now, it'd be a bit difficult to work for £3.15 per hour at 3 hours a week. It might be a bit difficult to get things done on that kind of pay. I'm just saying, things have changed since then. I guess I want to doing these cheese nacho jalapeno things. They're nice. Oh, okay. I do like jalapeno. Here's a thing. Here's a question. What does a nosy pepper do? Yeah. What does a nosy pepper do? They get jalapeno business. I wish that was my joke. I really do. Like, you know, you ever hear a joke? I can't even spell, right? What am I doing? Jalapeno. You hear a joke and you're like, man, I wish I could come with that joke. Like that happens sometimes when I'm like, that's I like that joke. I wish I could claim full credit for that joke, but alas, I cannot. I don't remember where I heard it from. I think I've read it on Twitter or something like that, or one of these websites. But still, whoever came up with that joke, if I had a hat, I would take it off to you for respect, because that is a good joke. It's jalapeno business. Nacho cheese wedges. 5 cheese wedges filled with spicy jalapeno slices. Serves with sour cream and chive dip. That does sound nice, actually. I think I've seen this. I'm not sure I've seen this at my local McDonald's, actually. I'll have to try that one day. Try that along with that vegan burger. Gonna have Mackey's. Used to like them. Thing about McDonald's, I say, like, generally speaking, their food isn't great, right? They don't really serve like amazing food. For the most part, it's okay, it's possible. They have a few things that are really nice, but generally it's just okay, right? I think the biggest thing with McDonald's, and one of the reasons why they do so well, is because they're convenient. You know, they're reasonably priced and they're convenient. You know, like McDonald's are so, like, I mean, in London, for example, like there's pretty much McDonald's just about everywhere you go. You know, and not just in the main part of the cities, like even on the sort of outer parts, like where I live almost to the edge of the city, right, damn near countryside, and there's maybe like 3 McDonald's in a relatively short distance, or reasonable distance of where I live. So it's like, yeah, and 2 of them have car parks, drive-throughs and car parks. So it's like, if you're out, and especially like, for what I do, I'm driving around a lot. You want to stop somewhere, use a toilet, get something to eat, McDonald's, and a lot of them have car parks. So it's like the convenience of a McDonald's, the fact that they don't have, their prices are pretty cheap or pretty reasonable. You could stop there for a short little minute, or maybe a longer, whatever you want to do. You get something small, get something big, whatever. It's just, yeah, I think the biggest thing with McDonald's, in my opinion, and not that I've researched this or anything like that, but yeah, they're reasonably priced and they're super convenient, because KFC, for example, like I would easily put KFC above McDonald's when it comes to food quality, but finding a KFC isn't as easy. Like, in my area, I guess there's still a few around, but only one of them has a car park. The other ones are like small shops. Plus, a lot of McDonald's open like late as well. Like if you work during the night, there's usually a McDonald's open somewhere. Maybe the shop might not be open, but the drive-through would be. So it's like a lot of them, they have a 24-hour drive-through. So yeah, again, convenience. They're open throughout most of the day, if not all the day. They open mad early as well. Like they're open at 6 a.m. I think. Like the ones that aren't 24 hours, they open at something like 6 a.m. So it's like, yeah, they're open early. So if you're up early for work or up early to go to school, there's a McDonald's open. Get something real quick. Reasonably priced and convenient. KFC don't open till like 10 or something like that. In fact, most food shops don't open till about 10, 11, sometimes 12. McDonald's is open. Cheap and convenient. There's not much that beats that. When it comes to business, there's not much you can do that beats cheap and you could have, because let's be honest, you've been to McDonald's, the customer service isn't always that great. Like you get there, and for the most part, you've got somebody who, they clearly don't want to be there, right? They just, I get it, I worked at McDonald's. I know nobody want to be there, but it's so like apparent when you're talking to somebody, when you're trying to order food or whatever, and they're just like dead inside, you know what I mean? Like it's so apparent that nobody wants to be there, and like they just like the bare minimum of everything. At least for the most part. To be honest, like if I go to a drive-through, it's usually not too bad. But then if I'm at a drive-through, I'm in the morning when they're probably just like starting work and the realization hasn't kicked in yet. But if you go to McDonald's like during the day or whatever, it's like, yeah, the customer service is a lot of the time isn't that great. It's just bare minimum. Sometimes not even that much. But it's cheap and convenient, you know what I mean? It's cheap and convenient. You're not expecting amazing service and amazing food. You know what you're getting. So yeah, there's not much that beats. You have to mess up real bad for people to not go to. If you're cheap and convenient and people still don't want to go to you, you'd have to mess up somewhere real bad along the way. Two cows in the field. One cow says to the other, "Moo." The other cow says, "Damn it, I was gonna say that." Moo. Move, heifer. Get out the way. Moo. That was a good joke. Moo, heifer. Get out the way. Get out the way, heifer. Get out the way. I got the other day. I got the biggest share box, which I did not share yet. It says for 3 people, like, I don't think so. Or actually 3 people, yeah, me, myself, and I. It's not naughty if you don't get caught. That's bad advice. That is such bad advice. Don't take that advice. That is terrible, terrible advice. For anybody who heard that, know that is terrible advice. Just... KFC ain't that cheap though. No, KFC. Well, yeah, no, KFC aren't cheap. Well, they're not exactly expensive, but yeah, they're not cheap. They're definitely. I mean, compared to McDonald's, yeah, they're a bit pricier than McDonald's on average. They're a bit pricier, and it is better food. You know, I mean, I don't mind paying KFC prices because it is, in my opinion, at least, much better food than McDonald's. But yeah, not as convenient. Like especially if I'm out and about, you need to park somewhere. They don't have car parks, you know. So it's like that's an issue. Or even just like going around, even if I'm not driving, if you're just out on the town, right? A lot of KFCs are smaller shops where they don't have toilets. So you might go to a KFC and you know want to get something to eat, sit down for a bit, but then you can't use the toilet because they don't have one. So it's kind of like, bro, like it's such it seems like a simple thing. Like if you're gonna have a shop that sells food, and I know I've said this before, and I will stand by this. If you have a shop that sells food and you have tables and chairs for people to sit down to eat the food in your shop, there's no good reason to not have a toilet. Like it's like, bro, how do you have a shop that serves food, has tables and chairs, invites people to sit down to eat and enjoy the food, and you don't have toilets? It does not make sense at all. Because it's like, now I need to pee, I have to get up, leave the shop, go find somewhere else to use the toilet, and if I haven't finished eating, it's like, what, do I finish my food and I have to go pee somewhere else and don't, or do I, you know what I mean, or do I leave my food here, go find and come back and eat? It's long, man. Especially if it's like, if you're on your own, maybe it's not so bad because you can just eat your food and go, right? But if you're with a group of people and you need to pee or you need to use a toilet, whatever, and they're still there, and now it's like, what, do I wait till everybody's finished before we, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, how do you have a shop that serves food, has tables and chairs for people to sit down and enjoy the food, and then you don't have toilets? It does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It should be like when you set up a shop, some kind of legal requirement. You're going to sell food? Cool. You're going to have tables and chairs? Yeah. Have a toilet. Have a toilet and a, you know, place where people can wash their hands. You know what I mean? Like clean up, relieve yourself, and go back to your table. Like, why is that such a difficult thing for shops to have? And they call this a first world country. Like, really? Don't even have no damn toilets in shops, so you call that first? Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, wait, I think I might have missed something. Oh, wait, okay, gotcha, yeah, I gotcha. I don't get why they are called wedges. Can you use them to keep doors open then? You probably could if you had enough of them. I mean, maybe not one. I think one might not work. I mean, that's an experiment someone needs to do. How many potato wedges do you need to actually hold a door open? Probably quite a lot, I'd imagine. Just all mashed potato underneath your door. And one of those moments where you accidentally say what you're thinking. I did today. Worst part, it was to my child. Ooh. Well, I mean, sometimes the truth is... honesty is the best policy, you know. The truth ain't always pretty, but it is always the truth. And it might require a little bit of an explanation sometimes. Maybe an apology as well, right? But it is always the truth. So, yeah. Hopefully she doesn't feel too bad about what was said, because I'm kind of guessing it wasn't a particularly nice thing. I don't know, maybe I'm assuming too much, but from the way that reads, I'm guessing it maybe wasn't exactly a nice thing to say. But hope she doesn't upset too much. Yeah. Mother-daughter relationship. I'll try it as I don't want to be cleaning up potatoes. I'm sure some YouTube, you know what? Some YouTuber has probably already done this. Let's see here. Let's see if you can find a YouTube video of somebody stuffing potato wedges in the door frame. Potato, I can't even spell potato. Potato. Wedges. Hold open door. Maybe not. Maybe somebody hasn't actually used potato wedge to hold open the door. I'm actually quite surprised by that. You'd think some YouTuber somewhere probably already tried that. Like, it seems like the type of crazy thing somebody would have done. But apparently not. At least not that I can say, unless it's like buried way down somewhere or something. Which, you know, could be the case. I did see a video on how to break into a house. Look at this. Watch how easy it is to break into your home. Bruh. So, there's no videos on potato wedges, using potato wedges to hold open the door. But there is a video showing people how to break into people's homes. And by the way, let me point out once again that my foot poem got got adult rated on YouTube. Yet this video showing people how to break into people's houses, totally fine, totally fine. In fact, created using YouTube video editor. It's totally fine to be on YouTube showing people how to break into houses. But, you know, your foot poem, that's a problem. You got to be over 18 to watch a foot poem.
The first job a door has is to keep you safe inside and the bad guys out. There are many levels.
I'll try it then. Be the world's first. Yep. There we go.
How do they help in real
Alan's got it.
This film shows how a door with a standard cylinder lock compared to a salt-secure diamond 3-star ulti-lock
this was on a
with
bus.
built-in
I'm terrible, I know.
protects your home and family. As well as timing how long it takes our intruder to take the car keys from inside the house, we'll also show how likely you are to hear
hopefully
the intruder from upstairs.
she's okay with that. Well, I mean, not okay with it, but you know, hopefully she's okay now, because ooh. If you guys have locks like this on your front door,
it took our intruder only 9 seconds from the point
you might want to change your locks, because apparently it takes about less than 10 seconds to break into a house if you've got a lock like this.
More noise than it takes for the homeowner to use the key.
Doesn't even use, look, he's using a lot of force either. Like, you probably don't need to be that strong. Anybody here watching have locks like this on their front door? Or their back door even? Okay, this lock looks like it's taking a lot longer to break into. Nearly a whole minute. I think he's getting it though. So like, if he does this at a time when like maybe you're not in or no one else is around, he might not even get noticed. He's making a little noise though. But certain times of the day, you could probably do this before anyone even notices. You know what I mean? Like if you get the right time. Like if you know when someone's not in and you know when no one's... Yeah, he's making a lot of noise. So if you know where somebody's not going to be in, you can probably do something like this. But yeah, I feel like some...
Lockdown mode attack lock is housed securely inside Ultian's molybdenum core. Drilling a substance 25% denser than iron is not something that happens quickly or quietly.
Yeah, this guy's making a lot of noise. I think... Yeah, that...
When the door has Ultian's lockdown mode, the intruder cannot snap, drill, or manipulate the lock, even with the key left on the inside of the lock.
Is this video an advert for Ultian locks? I feel like this video is an advert for Ultian locks right at this point, to be honest with you. Telling you, yeah, get an Ultian lock, so it'll take ages for the guy to break in. YouTube don't like feet, but acceptable to a house burglary. Right, you know what I mean? So I was joking, she did. And then she laughed and tried to tickle me. It's all good, but yeah, sometimes I just shouldn't be allowed to speak.
Not only
I'm glad she's okay now. I was to laugh it off.
They can unlock and
yeah, it's one of those things, I guess, like
inside their secure home. Their door has done its job.
Well, this guy's gonna go to work with a broken lock, though. He's like, oh, well, you don't break into my house. I'm just gonna go to work as normal. He's still got a broken lock. Like, bro, come on, sort it out. Sort it out, man. But yeah, I guess it's sometimes one of these things that you say, you just kind of like speak your mind, or you say something on your mind that you don't necessarily mean, right? But, you know, it's just something that might be on your mind, maybe out of a frustration or whatever, and it's just that moment where it comes out because maybe you have a lapse of, like, you know, where you're not, but yeah, you know, you let them know it's not what you really want to do or whatever, and hopefully they're okay. Hopefully they're okay. So yeah, glad she was able to laugh it off. Or maybe she's laughing it off now, but secretly plotting to put Marmite in your coffee in the morning. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, she's laughing it off now, making you think everything's all fine. And then when you wake up in the morning to have your coffee, it's like, this tastes... Oh, what's going on? Sophie snuck Marmite in your coffee and you didn't even realize. Sophie's gonna be in the corner laughing. Gotcha. I'll show you. It's okay, I got a dog. Either that person is useless or at housebreak. Either that. Or is used at house burglary, yeah. Well, he got the first lock off pretty quickly. Like, the first lock was the standard lock, was like less than 10 seconds. He got it off pretty quick. But I guess that was it Ultian lock or Ultrian lock, the last one, the other one it showed. I guess that's a stronger, more secure lock. But yeah, or maybe just doesn't know how to do it. I mean, that's the thing. If you're somebody who's a professional thief, you know, you probably learn about different locks and how to break into them, you know, in the most efficient ways and stuff like that. You probably learn all that stuff. You don't just turn up at somebody's house with like a, you know, a drill and a spanner or whatever, and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna break into your house, innit? Like, you probably learn about different locks and different alarm systems and how to disable them and that whole thing. And I mean, at the end of the day, nothing is truly 100% secure. Like, there's always gonna be some level of risk and danger with anything you do. You just kind of try your best, really, and take as many precautions as you can reasonably take without hindering, you know, the things that you're trying to do in life. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? Justice League. this is what my YouTube recommended front page looks like based on my viewing habits. These are videos that YouTube tends to recommend me. I think for the most part YouTube recommends me pretty good videos. Every now and then it's a bit awkward, but for the most part I think it recommends me stuff that I'd at least be interested in, even if I don't necessarily like it. It'd be something that I'm at least interested in. Yeah, this is what I get recommended. I watched Frozen for Sophie, so the least you can do is forgive me. Frozen's a good movie. I liked Frozen, and Frozen 2. I had a theory about Frozen actually. It's a thing I might mention this. I'm sure I've mentioned this. Elsa was a crackhead, or at least a former crackhead. She's a recovering crackhead. The whole Frozen is a metaphor for Elsa being a recovering crack addict. Alright, magic, all of that. It's all it's all a metaphor for Elsa being a crackhead. Do you guys hear about Jesse Nelson from Little Mix? So I never really listened to Little Mix, but apparently Jesse Nelson left Little Mix and did a song with Nicki Minaj and is now being accused of blackfishing. And I listened to the song. It's called Bad Boys or Boys or whatever. It's alright, you know. It's a typical pop song, rap verse. It's alright. And don't get me wrong, blackfishing is a thing. Like, I'm not going to try and pretend like it's not a thing. It is a thing. It does happen. You know, there are people out there that are doing that sort of stuff. It is a thing. I don't know if that's what this is, though. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I'm not sure that's what this is. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know this girl, but I just feel like when it comes to music, when it comes to singing, artistry, any kind of things like artists like that, you got to consider the fact that people express themselves in so many different ways, and people have so many different influences on that affect their style, the way they sing. You know, there's plenty of like singers out there that sing in a way that don't really match the way they actually talk. You know what I mean? Like, that happens a lot. Like, so many singers, especially a lot of British singers, the way they sing and the way they talk are often like worlds apart. So I don't know if that's what this is. It could be just that's her preferred style of singing, you know, and if that is, then so be it. But I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe she is blackfishing. Maybe she is just like trying to pretend to be something she's not because whatever. And maybe, I don't know the girl, but I don't know. I listened to the song. I wasn't sure I was getting that vibe from it, but it's not like I pay that much attention to Little Mix, so what do I know? What do I know? But I just saw that story blow up. A lot of people talking about it on social media and, you know, criticizing her on Twitter and stuff like that. So I was like, alright, cool, let me check this song out. And I was like, yeah. But hey, they might know something that I don't. Oh, you heard about it? Okay, cool. But it's just kind of interesting to me about the things that sort of people get offended by. Because, I mean, like I've said this, like, you can be offended by anything you want to be offended by. That is absolutely your choice. But, yeah, I do think there needs to be a clear distinction between being offensive and being offended. You know, I think two different things. Yo, what up, Braxton? What on, Braxton? How you doing, man? Big up to you. Big up for coming through. And but yeah, I think there needs to be like that sort of clear distinction between being offended and being offensive. You know, I think it's two different things. Like if you are clearly attacking somebody or doing something with the intent of being malicious or causing some kind of harm or whatever, then yeah, you are being offensive, right? But if you're just trying to do your thing, have fun, do yourself, maybe you don't know the whole history of this, that, and the other, but you're just trying to have some fun and do whatever, and it's like, but someone else that doesn't like it is like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, not much you can do about that. It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's Blackfishing, but I don't know. I didn't get through the whole song. It wasn't for me. I like a bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's a type of song that I mean, personally, I feel like I can listen to, but yeah, I'm not going out of my way for it. To be honest with you, I'm not. When I heard it, I was like, yeah, it's alright, but I mean, if it came on like the TV or the radio or whatever, I wouldn't skip it. But yeah, I probably wouldn't necessarily I mean, after I've listened to it, of course, I clearly looked for it once. But yeah, outside of that, like I probably wouldn't be like, oh, let me listen to this song. Well, not unless I had a specific reason to, but yeah, it's alright. But it's alright. I actually watched a video and it has Puff Daddy in it, and I thought that was a pretty cool touch because Puff Daddy back in the day did a song called Bad Boys. In fact, the song that the music is based on, Bad Boys for Life, was a Puff Daddy song. So like he's in the video talking about, you know, keep the noise down, which is what happens in Puff Daddy's video where, you know, got some guy coming to him saying keep the noise down, you know, you guys make so much noise. So I like that was a cool sort of touch to it. You know, Puff Daddy being the older guy saying keep the noise down. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the song's alright. It's alright. I'm good. I'm good enough, I guess. But who really gives a living damn, right? Somebody cares, man. Somebody cares. And if nobody cares, then you care. That video had 10 looks like most white women. So I think I just added a words that you didn't even write. Even like most women these days. I just read most white women these days. You actually did not write that. No, I'm inserting words that you didn't even write. Okay. In a video time, 10 looks like most women these days. Okay, cool. I'm just adding in words for you. Putting in words you didn't say. That's how it starts. And if people think they're offended by something, then they need to watch 1974 Western comedy. Oh, that is a great film. Blazing Saddles, yeah. That is a great film. That is if you've not seen that movie, see that movie. Mel Brooks at his finest. It's got damn it, Gene Davis. I want to say Gene Davis. Gene Wilder. It's got Gene Wilder in it. As the Waco Kid. But yeah, that is so funny, man. That is definitely, that is a film that I'd recommend. And this is a musician that I'd recommend, Michael Kiwanuka. I've only known about him the last maybe year or so, give or take. So I haven't heard a lot of his stuff. But yeah, I've been listening to a few of his things recently. That boy can sing. So yeah, if you get a chance to check out Michael Kiwanuka, that's the singer I'd recommend. Bum, 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 bum. Like a bad boy. I mean, do you really want a bad boy though? I'm just saying, it may not be such a good idea to have a bad boy. Now, maybe get yourself a good boy, because you know a bad boy might be fun for a minute, but then you know just leaves you with some, you know, to raise the kids by yourself. You know, type of guy that goes out to buy milk and never comes back. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want a bad boy. You want someone a bit more responsible. You want somebody who doesn't just walk out, leave you on your own, always messing around. Get yourself a good boy. That's the next song I want to hear. I don't want to hear no bad boy. So I want to hear good boy song. I want a good boy. That's what I want to hear next. I had a bad boy, and he messed me up because that's what bad boys do. Now I want a good boy. That's what I want to hear. That's the next Jesse Nelson song I want to hear. I want a good boy, because bad boys aren't all they're cracked up to be. I meant most white women these days, not me. I embrace my paleness. That's probably racist. So wait a minute, you wrote most women. I accidentally read out most white women, and you actually meant to say most white women anyway. Hey, you know what? Great minds think alike. That's what it is. Great minds think alike. Oh, sorry about that, Braxton. I'm just kind of, I'd say it just deleted. What the hell? You know what? Streamlabs is taking a piss. Sorry, Braxton. What did it just do? It's not supposed to time you out or delete stuff. It's supposed to just not post a link. Because I did have it so that certain links don't get posted, but it's gonna be overkill, to be honest with you. Sorry about that, Braxt. For real. And so you checked out Squid? Yeah, this see Squid Game. Yeah, like I watched all Squid Game, all the whole season. Really liked it. Puff Daddy did a tribute song to Notorious B.I.G. back in the day with it. Yeah, every step you take, every move you make, go day and right back. I'll be watching you. Yeah, man, I remember that. Okay, man, I think about that shit. That's so good. But yeah, it's just, I need to check the Streamlabs settings though, because like I know I did put the thing about not posting links, just to avoid, you know, sometimes people like post like all kinds of spam links and stuff like that. But yeah, it wasn't supposed to go overkill and start deleting all your posts. So it's just going a bit mad right now. So sorry about that. I'm gonna have to check what I set, and maybe I hit something, maybe I set it in the wrong way without realizing, or something like that. I would argue most white women actually feel quite insecure. I think without sounding completely racist myself, yeah, I think there's probably some truth to that. I think there is definitely, at least in my experience, a kind of insecurity that a lot of people have when it comes to things like image. And I think that kind of manifests itself in ways where you might see how people are kind of treated, you know, and how people talk about other people. How sometimes people are very quick to like put down somebody over a certain look, but then, you know, a month later or whatever, they're trying to mimic that same look, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I think there's truth to that. By the way, me and Faith are not related. I didn't even realize, but yeah, Faith Evans. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's like a long lost relative. Maybe like some I don't know, cousin twice removed or something. Like Adam Evans and Faith Evans are like related in some distant way. You should send her an email, see if you can get some money out of her. Say, yo, Faith, it's your fifth cousin twice removed on Uncle Jimmy's side. I love the Adams Family too. I like being pale. Do 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 do. 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 There's Adams Family movie coming out, or Adams Family 2 movie coming out. I didn't even know there was Adams Family. I mean, it's an animated Adams Family 2 movie. I didn't know there was an animated Adams Family 1 movie. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew there was an Adams Family movie, but not animated Adams Family movie. And now there's an animated Adams Family 2 movie coming out. So yeah, I'm clear out of the loop when it comes to animated Adams Family movies. I was marked for bullish anyway, so it's cool, and I liked the tattered up street guy and the lady with long wavy hair. They were strong players and antagonists. Oh right, for Squid Game, yeah. So you had the guy with the tattoo on the yeah. Okay, I know what you mean. I can't remember the names right now, but yeah, I know what you mean. The one, actually, let me not say too much because not everybody's seen the episodes in the chat yet. Some people are still a little bit behind, so let me not say too much. But yeah. I know what you mean. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed Squid Game. I thought it was done really well. I liked the characters. I mean, the main character, he kind of had an interesting, sort of journey and arc, and I like that. I liked how it kind of, evolved, and as you learn more about the Squid Game and the people involved and that sort of thing. I know some people didn't like the ending. I did hear that some people didn't like the ending. I would say I feel like I could understand why some people wouldn't like the ending. That being said, I thought it was fine. I mean, I'm not sure how else what people were sort of expecting, but I personally thought the ending was fine for how it was progressing and how it kind of resolved. It seemed okay to me. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe some people just expecting some madness or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was okay with the way it ended. But yeah, let me not say too much. Some people are still behind. Used to wear white foundation to be even paler and dye my hair black. Not anymore though. So while most white girls were like, I want to get tan, I want to get darker, I want to wear fake tan, I gotta go to the tanning shop. Well, most white would have tried to get the racial ambiguous look. Sam was like, I'm not pale enough. Yo, what up, Evan Thomas? So we've got Alan Evans, Evan Thomas, and we're just talking about Faith Evans as well. So a lot of Evans right now. Yeah, so I'm in, and I don't want to give out any spoilers in your chat. And the main guy, yeah. I liked his story. I liked his story from the beginning. He wrong button. He was. I mean, you guys have seen the beginning, so he was kind of he's not a very likable guy. So I liked his development, and the certain thing that happened, I won't say because I'm not sure where everybody is, but something that happened, and then, well, in fact, let me just say this: Marbles, episode 6 with the marbles. That's what I'm gonna say. Sam knows what I'm talking about. I'm not sure. Some of you guys might not, but yeah. And then what happens after that? I was like, oh, it was a good show, man. It's a good show. Big up Squid Game. I haven't seen Adam's Family cartoon movies. Yeah, and I loved them. The Monsters Family too. Oh yeah, I remember the Monsters. The Monsters was it Frankenstein. The father was called Frankenstein. No, it was called Frank. Which was called Frank or Frankenstein? the main sort of lead character, the father of the family. It was like, I think his name was Frankenstein or something like that. I made it funny, Betty. Eddie Monster was the young boy with the pointy bit on his hair. What? I wanted to look dead. So was that the emo phase then? Or the goth phase? Or maybe both? Maybe both. His name was Herman and his wife was Lily. Wait, what am I thinking of then? I'm sure that was a show that I watched where their father was called Frankenstein. Wait a minute. I might just confuse myself. Herman Monster. I might have just confused myself actually. He just looks like he looked like the sort of Frankenstein monster image that you typically see. I might just be confused myself actually. My bad. My bad. I'd just be confusing myself. What did I just do? Oh snap! That's not what I do. Practicing the main guy took me a while to warm to. Marbles broke my heart. So like a yeah, Marbles was oof. Yeah. I've been updating the extract a lot. You should check it out. I'm not done updating. Oh, nice one, man. Keep going, bruh. Keep going. Yeah, the son's name is Eddie, and the guy who played him and another former cast member are the only ones still living from the series. I was a bit of a goth, yeah. Keeps the music toned down the hook. The Munsters. 1964. Fred Gwynn, who played Herman Monster. Butch Patrick, Eddie Monster. Still acting. That's pretty cool, man. You don't always hear about some actors from the old days as much because, you know, they maybe do smaller roles, but it's good to see that people are still like doing stuff. Because it's hard out there, man. It's hard out there for a pimp. Let's just show you what talking about. Was it you? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Here we go. I've not watched this show, so is this a recommended show? We've always been fans of The Neighbor is a vampire and a secret underground vampiric ruling class genres, so we're excited to check out the latest edition, which combines them both. Okay. I do like vampires. I'm just saying. Not as cool as werewolves, but still. Yeah, that was messed up, but I don't feel sorry for him at all. It's the nature of the beast in the game. He should have known better. It's all about self in that game period. Yeah, I mean, it's a. I feel like it's something like that if they did it in real life, like a sort of Squid Game type thing in real life. You're gonna need therapy afterwards like this. You're not getting out of that. Like if you manage to get to the end and survive it, unless you are a complete and utter psycho, you know, you're gonna need therapy. Like you're gonna need years of therapy afterwards. Like you're not coming out of that okay. You know what I mean? Like unless you are already psychopathic, you know what I mean? Unless you're already that guy, you're not coming out of that okay. Like the things mate, the things you would have seen, the things you would have gone through. Oof. Okay, I don't have that ruthlessness in me. I think if I was like if I did that Squid Game, and you know that the first one where the red light, green light, when they realize that they are actually, you know, killing them, like it's not just, oh, you're eliminated, like when they fully realize that it is life or death, you know. I mean, on one hand, I kind of like to feel like, yeah, I would still stood still and I'd have been cool about it, right? But I think in truth, like in all honesty, like something like that, I probably would have panicked as well, like, because, you know what I mean, it's not like, you know, I'm one of these guys just every day see something get, you know what I mean, I'm not that guy. I probably would have panicked as well. I probably would have been like, oh, ran or moved or something, and then end up getting shot by that doll, that crazy doll. But the way they did the games and how they kind of revealed bits of the games bit by bit, so they start thinking one thing, and then by the time they get to the game, it's something else, and they're like, oh. Like that, like you say, Marbles, that episode. There's a lot of things in that episode that were like, oh, moments for me. A lot of things that episode were like that, and one guy in particular, who, I'm just saying, like I don't want to spoil it for anything, but there's one guy in that. Just as a guy's, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. That's the nature of the beast, but it's just the way it went down, and who it happened to, where it's just like, bruh, you know what I mean? That's. I mean, I get why. You can't fault him for doing what he had to do, right? You can't fault him for it, because it's just like you say, it's the nature of the beast. But it's just the way it happened and who it happened to. There are two types of people in this world: those who use coasters, and there are psychos. Yeah. They're planning on making it into a reality if they haven't already in Dubai, besides the gruesome parts, so they say. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that does exist in the real world, you know, because the types of people they depicted, you know, they're the type of people you hear about in like conspiracy theories and that sort of thing. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is like a secret, you know, organization somewhere with like these super rich people that kind of get together with these underground criminals or whatever to organize some kind of game for poor people to compete for money at a risk of their lives. Like it may not be as much money as in the show, and maybe it's not as many people involved as there is in a TV show. Like, but I wouldn't be surprised if something like that actually existed in real life. I'm just saying, if you ever read it on the news one day, I'm going to be like, I can believe that, you know. Everyone else might be like, oh, I'm so shocked and appalled. I'd be like, yeah, I can believe that. You could try, guys. See girl, guys falls in love with girl, guy gets guy stalks and kills to make girl his. If you like that kind of thing, then I highly recommend. Cool. I might try that. The episode was sad. I know who you're referring to. Yeah, cults exist. So yeah, that's the thing. That's cults exist. Yeah, cults exists. So it's not even that far removed from that sort of thing. You need a cult and some rich people with no morals. And there's plenty of rich people with no morals. So yeah, I'm just saying it could very well be, maybe not exactly like how it is in the show, but I'm just saying it could very well be something like that in real life, where people who are poor, you know, maybe homeless, people who have been in and out of prison, you know, you find them and you offer loads of money, maybe more money than they'll see in like 10 lifetimes, but all they gotta do is play some games, and if they don't win those games, bye-bye. Red light. When I watched episode 6, I'm going to message you on Instagram to ask if you watched it, but then I forgot. That's alright. I watched them all this week. So actually, well, depending on when you watched that, I might have seen it. But I think I watched episode 6 probably on maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I think Wednesday or Thursday. I think I watched episode 6. So yeah, I might have seen it depending on when you watched that, I suppose. If it's I despise, I'd have endless enjoyment in doing it, because they'd wish it upon you too. It's either you or them. But that's the thing. It's like, you're right. It's either you or them, and I guess if it's somebody that you don't like, that can make it a bit easier to stomach. I mean, it's still harrowing. Like, it's still not a nice thing. Like, you know what I mean? There's even certain things, just because you don't like the person don't mean right. But I guess if it's somebody who's been like really horrible to you, constantly mean, maybe pushes you around, you know, that sort of thing, somebody who's like been a real bully or sort of that sort of thing, I feel like might make it a little bit easier to kind of be like, you know, I can but yeah, it might not be somebody you despise, though. That's the thing. It might not be somebody you despise. It might be somebody you don't despise, and that, let me not say too much. Because boy, I might give away some spoilers without. I'm just saying, it's oof. Charles Manson would do it if he were alive today. You hear stories. Yeah, Charles Manson ran a cult, didn't he? As I've said before, I do. They're planning on bringing the game into reality or in Dubai, if they haven't already. Yeah, Dubai. So yeah, I guess I'm not going to Dubai anytime soon. Then, I mean, imagine you go there on a holiday. You know, things go wrong. You lose some money. You get stranded in the country. And some guy comes up to you with a PlayStation symbols on a card. They're like, Oh. Okay, I'll watch some more later. Yeah. Which episode? What's the last episode you watched, Alan? Let's see where we're up to. Well, I still won't spoil anything for anybody, but just kind of see where we're up to. That's not the last episode you watched. And then we're like, alright, cool. But yeah. Oh, there's another song that's getting a lot of buzz, actually. Adele's new single, Easy On Me. That's a really cool song. I like this song, actually. But it's a first single in like 5 years, 6 years. It's been a while since you released music. So here's the thing though about Adele. Not just Adele. I think there's a few other singers that do this sort of thing as well, where a lot of their songs are about things like heartbreaks and, you know, breakups or, you know, relationships not going so well. And that's that sort of thing. And that's fine, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's how you want to write. I ain't got no problem with that. But there's a point where you're kind of like, I mean, you might have to start thanking your ex-boyfriend. You might have to start sending him a thank you letter, right? When it's like nearly all your songs kind of involve like a relationship going bad or something like that. And apparently she's been through divorce recently, so it's like, yeah, when things are going well, the songs don't come, and when things don't go so well, the songs come. So it's like, okay, cool. If that's how it is, as it is, we express ourselves. You know, I'm not saying you can't do it. You do it, but I feel like there is a point where you have to be like, you know, let me send my ex some money. Let me send my ex some royalty checks, because boy, some of this money I'm getting right now, you might not be having if he wasn't an arsehole that he was. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wasn't how he was, then some of these songs might be coming, some of this money might not be coming through. So I don't know, man. Episode 3. Okay, I'm at the moment. Okay, so it's still quite early on. What happened to episode 3? I don't remember episode 3 specifically, but okay, still quite early in the series. The one thing I love about you is it's from his perspective, so it delves into his mind and thought process. I found that intriguing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. No problem. I can be a soulless ass ninja. Everyone has darkness in them. We do indeed, that I agree with. But are you as dark as Batman? Vengeance. I am vengeance. I mean, there's definitely some people in my lifetime who, I mean, I don't know if I would be the one to, like, if we're in a Squid Game, like, let's say we were in a Squid Game type situation, I don't know if I'd definitely be the one to, you know, push them over the edge, so to speak, so to, you know, to orchestrate their downfall. Like, I don't know if I'd be the one to do that. But let's say it happened, like, you know, they got taken out in one of the rounds. I think there's definitely a few people who I wouldn't, strictly speaking, feel too bad for. Like I said, I don't know if I'd be the one to actually do it. But if it happened, I'm not sure I'd feel too bad that they're gone, you know what I mean? I might be like, yeah. Or maybe I will feel bad. Maybe I just think I won't feel bad. Maybe if it happened, I'd be like, oh, actually, I feel bad right now. Having a non-white name. I think I can relate to this 35 seconds. Let's see what he says.
Hey, Sungwoon. It's someone. Sangwon. Sungwon. No G at the end, or any of those other sounds. Singwan. Sungwon. Sungwoo. Sungwon. 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 Sangwon. Sungwon. Do you have an English name? Bitch! Okay, it's like the two English words. I sing, I sang, I have sung, and then the past tense of win is won. Good. So combine them together, you get Sooj win. What is wrong with you?
Yep. I think I've had that. I think I've had experiences like that when people don't, when people mispronounce your name, and it's like there's a point. It's like, you know what, it's close enough. Let's just move on. I think some people bring. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, no such thing as trust, but that's my view, anyways. Yeah, I think you're right about some people. I mean, I know there was an incident in a job I had a few years back. This guy was just rude all the time, like constantly, and trying to tell this guy, look, don't talk to me like that, all that kind of stuff. Telling the management nothing's happening, and it just got to a point where I kind of felt like, you know, I'm turning into a bad guy because now I'm getting angry, I'm shouting, I'm, you know what I mean, that sort of thing. It's like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to come to work and be angry at work for 8 hours. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, I was like, look, if they ain't gonna do nothing about it, I'm gonna have to bounce. I'm handing my notice. I'm gonna leave because this just ain't even worth it. But yeah, there are definitely some people out there that, for whatever reason, whatever issues they have gone on in their life, they just, yeah, not very nice people. Have the most white girl name ever. Sam. I don't know if that's the most. Is that the most white girl name ever? Is that the most white? Let's see here. Let's put it to the test. I don't know. Maybe Edith. Or Mabel. Ethel. But those are more like old women, old white women names, really. Those are more old white women names. I used to trust wholeheartedly, not anymore. Yeah, I mean, trust needs to be earned at the end of the day, isn't it? It needs to be earned. I mean, ideally, in a you know, an ideal world, you'd be able to just like trust anybody with anything, but the reality is that's just not the world we live in. You can't trust anybody with anything, and maybe there's certain things that, you know, maybe you yourself don't necessarily care about, so it doesn't matter so much. But things that you do care about, yeah, certain things got to be earned. You know, certain trust, certain things are going to be earned. Yo, big up Ken, man, like Ken Greenhall. Boom. We're just talking about Squid Game. No spoilers if you've seen it all, because not everybody's seen it all. My last name, Kev. Bobby. Bobby. Oh wait, no, Bobby's not your last name, is it? Or is it? Because your Insta something is. I mean, I won't say it just in case you don't want to blurt it out, but I know your Insta's different. So, Bobby's not your last name, or? I haven't. All right. Well, I will say it is definitely recommended. If you haven't watched it, it is recommended. And if you do watch it, what I'm going to say is episode 6, Marbles. Whew. That's all I'm going to say for now. Big up for the like, man. Appreciate that, dude. I can see the likes actually, but I think the likes on my side doesn't always update. It, you know, sometimes the number what it shows me might be different to the actual number. So, but yeah, I can see it says 6 likes on my screen here. Whether there's more or less than that, I couldn't tell you, because sometimes, yeah, the number is different to what it actually is. But at the very, yeah, it tells me right now 6 likes. So I appreciate the 6 likes, or however many likes there may be. Big ups to everybody who's clicked that like. It says 7, yeah, okay, there you go. So it doesn't always that, yeah. So big up for 7 likes. Okay, Louise, your middle name, Barbie's the last name. Okay, cool. Barbie, I'm a Barbie girl. Hey, no Barbie. Okay, I'll stop. My bad. You've probably heard that too many times. Let me not add to that. Are you able to see who likes your vids? No, I can't see who likes the vids. I don't think YouTube has that option actually across anything. Even on regular videos, you can see how many likes you got, but you can never see who actually liked it. Sometimes you can kind of guess, right? Right? You can guess who liked it, depending on, you know, how many views, comments, things like that. But yeah, you don't actually see who likes it. So nah, it's just a number. But whoever's clicked like, I appreciate it, man. Whoever's watched this guy, I appreciate that too. Comments and all of that, man. Y'all are awesome, man. but you can see where the likes come from, can't you? I don't think so, actually. I mean, I've never checked, I guess. I mean, it might be somewhere in analytics. I know it has things like, you know, views from certain countries. Like, I know, like, United States and the United Kingdom are where most people who are watching my channel are from. So I got stuff like that. But I'm not sure if it has, like, where the likes are coming from. If it does, I've never seen it. But then, to be fair, I probably don't spend that much time in analytics. So there is that. You know, I'm probably not looking at analytics as much as I probably should be. So yeah. Told you I have the most fight girl name. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. That's a good song, by the way. I'm just saying, that's a good song. People diss that song, people make fun of it. I'm letting you know now. That's a good song. Here's the thing about that song. What was the thing? What was it now? All right, listen to this, yeah? I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight. I'm your dolly. You're my doll, rock. This is hip singing out. You're my doll, rock and roll. Feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky. Those lyrics sound a bit dodgy to me. I'm just saying. I think there's more going on in this song than people realize. Because this seems a bit dodgy. You know what I mean? This seems a bit side-eye, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's something going on. You know, Barbie girl, objectification, right? Treating somebody like they're a toy, like they don't have any feelings. You can touch, you can play, if you say I'm always yours. Or belonging to somebody else? I'm just saying, man. This song came out, everybody thought it was like some, you know, cheesy pop song or whatever. But these lyrics are a bit suspect. These lyrics, pretty suspect. Yo, what up, Slimy Cheesecake? Big up for coming through. Purple Guy loves anime. Who's Purple Guy? Let's see where your fans are from. Most people who watch me are, United States and America. But, yeah, I can't put my analytics on screen, though. I mean, I can. It's possible to do it. I'm not going to do it, I should say. I'm not going to put analytics on stream. That might not be such a good idea because there's, like, details and informations and things that shouldn't be made too public. So, I won't be doing it. But, yeah, I can say that most people who watch my channel are from the United States and the United Kingdom. White chick names: Heather, Becky, Ashley, Ashlyn, Brooke, Claire, Clara. Excuse me. Becky. Becky with the good hair. Oh, the depth of boom, shake the room. There's a message in a song. For real, man. United States, dude. Right here. USA! USA! Excuse me. Alright, that did not go down so well. Man. Try that again. USA! USA! Man. But yeah, man, this song is bare suspect, man. Bare suspect. Mostly says, make me walk. Listen, make me walk. Make me talk. Do whatever you please. I can act like a star. I can beg on my knees. Come jump in, bimbo friend. Let's do it again. Hit the town, fool around. Let's go party. These lyrics are bare suspect, fam. I'm just saying, man. That song, on some darkness. What did you say before? Everyone has a dark side? Yeah. That song came out. People just thought it was just some cheesy pop song. Oh, Bobby. Nah, man. Them lyrics are suspect. Something going on in that camp. There's something in the buttermilk as I think that's an American saying. I think I've heard Americans say it, so I think it's an American saying. But Braxton, you can let me know if that's an American saying or not. There's something wrong. How's it go? There's something wrong with the buttermilk. I think that goes. There's something wrong with the buttermilk. I think that's how it goes. Is that? I might be saying it wrong, to be honest with you. But I think that's how it goes. There's something wrong with the buttermilk. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say anyway. There's something wrong with this song, man. Once I clicked dislike on a vid, I wondered if the guy could see what country I was from. I would say probably not. Like I said, I mean, I probably don't study the analytics as much as I should be, but I doubt it. I doubt they could see that was you or where the like came from or anything like that. I mean, unless it's something like there was like one view in a video, one dislike, and one comment from you, then yeah, you could. And those sorts of cases, you can pretty much guess who hit the dislike button, right? But if there's quite a substantial amount a decent amount of views, already some likes and dislikes already, bunch of comments already, he's not going to know specifically who, or maybe. There's probably some YouTube hack that can do that. Reaction day. Yeah, kinda. We're just chilling, really. Been streaming for a little while, so no fans here. We're friends. Yeah. Say what, homie? We say what? Okay, I'll repeat it. But yeah, I don't have fans. I have family. We just need Vin Diesel now. But yeah, we all cool in this village, man. We all friends in this village. We talk, we watch stuff, we have fun. But yeah, so there's a saying that I heard people say, I think it's an American saying, that goes something like, there's something wrong with the buttermilk, or there's something not quite right with the buttermilk, or something along those lines. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. No, I don't think I can, actually. It's just telling me about how to tell if something's wrong with the buttermilk. That's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's a saying that I've heard people say maybe a couple of times or a few times. There's something not quite right with the buttermilk, or something along those lines anyway. Yeah, react to something weird. Something weird, is that? Alright, well. Something weird. Is that literally what it is? Just picking my nose on stream because, I do that sometimes. Oh, okay, it's a channel, somethingweird.com. Alright. It's like 70s porno movies or something. Might be best we don't watch some of this stuff actually, because I think that trailer was a little bit close. You know what I mean? A little bit close. Maybe some of these videos just over the line. So let's maybe don't watch these on stream. Maybe not on stream. Alright, let me catch up with the chat real quick. If you want, you can watch Drunk Yukari. I'll search that real quick. Drunk Yukari, yo, about TMNT bondage porn. Was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Yeah. Was it Rule 68? Well, Rule 69? Remember that one? Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about actually. Yeah. What does close your eyes and think of England mean? I've heard that phrase before. I couldn't tell you the exact meaning. I could tell you how it's generally used, where it's like if something bad's about to happen, something maybe unpleasant, close your eyes, think of England. It's kind of like, I guess, trying to think of a happy time, a happy place. England's supposed to be like, you know, the happy memory, though of course it isn't necessarily a happy memory depending on your experience of England, but that's generally how it's supposed to be. You know, just close your eyes and think of England, you know. So yeah, that's how it be used. So it's not a very common phrase though, at least not these days. I don't really hear it too much anyway, outside of maybe old movies or something like that. So yeah. Never heard of. Where we at? I never heard of that except for buttermilk. It's good for bathing into. Okay, so maybe not American saying. Maybe just something that some Americans have said. That could be it then. That could be it. That could be it. Where we at? I've never disliked a video on YouTube. If I really don't like something or whatever reason, I don't like a comment because it helps the algorithm. Yeah. I think I've clicked dislike twice, possibly 3 times. I mean, back in the early days, it was a bit different on YouTube, but yeah, it's a rare occasion. If I don't like something, I'm more often, like you say, just leave it alone. Like, don't comment, don't like, don't nothing. But I know I have clicked the dislike button maybe 3 times in however many years I've been on YouTube. So yeah, that many. That's not what literally something as in any. Oh, just something. Okay, well, I guess we did something pretty weird, to be fair. So yeah. I came across Tom Mack song called Ashes the other day. I don't know how I missed it. You might like that one, Kev. Ashes. Oh wait, let's do another thing. We got Drunky Curry over there. Ashes from 2 years ago. Trash or pass? Tom McDonald Ashes reaction. Is Laid Back DFR still doing videos? Because I used to watch his channel quite a bit, and then it kind of just fell off my recommendations for some reason. I don't think I've seen a video from him for a while. So let's see, when was his last video? Maybe it's just YouTube hasn't showed me stuff. No, he's still putting out videos. Okay, cool. Wait. Yeah, he's still putting out videos. He's still putting out videos. I guess YouTube just hasn't been showing me the stuff on the things lately, but he is still putting out stuff. American reacts to UK rapper H featuring Avelino. Okay, I might check that one out actually. I might check that one out. Let me put that in the thing. Check it out later. Cool, we got Tom there. We got Drunky Curry here. Let's click on this Drunky Curry thing. See what this is about. Oh, that's true, Sam. I forgot that. Anyways, since October, and if you like horror comedy, you can check out Detention of the Dead. That sounds like an anime. This is 2012. All right. A group of oddball high school students find themselves trapped in detention, with their classmates having turned into a horde of zombies. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. Look that up, see if it's on Netflix or something. Besides this video, this guy said anyone who goes to school is an a-hole. Can you reverse dislike? Yeah, you can just click it again. Like if you click, if you can see it here. If you click a dislike, right? Just click it again. It takes it off. I appreciate that, Thomas. Evan Thomas. For those who might not know, Evan has a tracker that keeps up with XXX Tentacion. So if you're interested in XXX Tentacion, check out his tracker. I'm not sure what we're watching, by the way. Oh, it's called Drunky Kari. I'm not sure what exactly is going on. I'll react to a movie clip. React to a movie clip called Single White Female. I'm Like You Now. Okay. Alright, let's put it over here. Alright, you know what? Let me pause this one because I don't know what is watching this one. I'm sure it's really good if you know. Listen to it and stuff. That's my head. Close your eyes. I think of England. I actually just pause it for the moment, but yeah, it was buffering a little bit earlier.
I got $1 in my pocket that I'm saving just in case I get to where I'm headed and I still need change. I feel the ghost of
don't understand what people think of England when it rains a lot. I like rains, I don't mind. Yeah, I think England is a lot of things for a lot of people, right? And if it's supposed to be like trying to make somebody think of something good, it's like, yeah, it might not be such a good thing for everybody. I'm just saying, you know, England is a lot of things. Not everybody has a great experience, so maybe not everybody should be thinking of England when they're in trouble. You know, this sounds like Kid Rock.
If I said I trust you, you wouldn't wait for company. Or pray to God your devil never summons me. Either way, you don't have to say without a Tom McDonald, you exist because of me. I'm fueling the fire with little beautiful liars. They burn the brightest and
Oh, what's going on? Hey, by the way, because I'm getting some messages on my side. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, flipping out, man. Is it buffering or is it just my Wi-Fi? I hate there is a crisp flavor called ketchup. You know what? There might be an internet issue. What's going on, man? Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're okay now. But yeah, seeing there was kind of internet issue for a bit where I think it was on my side, not your side. But I think it's okay now. I think. Maybe because England is pretty or something. Well, parts of it, sure. What's going on? Is it, yeah. It's buffering really bad. Is it still buffering? Because I feel there was an issue on my side. Because I was definitely getting some error messages coming up. It looks like it's okay on my side, but is it still buffering on your side? Man. Oh wait, I don't hate ketchup crisps. I love them. Why'd I say that? I don't like cricket. I love it. Ketchup crisp. Oh, have I tried ketchup crisp? I can't remember. I think I might have at some point. Ugh. I think I might have at some point, but I actually really don't remember.
You already know what it is. It's your boy, Lane.
It's not on this dude. Not just yet. It's fine now. It's good. Okay, cool. I've turned off my Wi-Fi and I'm using my data and the buffering is bad. Oof. Yeah, it was a bit weird because it just seems to just happen. And I guess it was some kind of connection issue on my side of the streaming thing, because I was getting some error messages coming up saying that not enough data and this, that, and the other. And it's kind of dropping stuff. Right now, it's telling me that everything's fine, but maybe not quite if it's still not coming through smoothly on y'all sides. Well, I can say it's coming through fine. Everything's coming through fine. All right, cool. I think we're okay for the minute.
I pull out every coup with the pliers. They get a funeral suitable for the rumors that ruined all of the truth in my music. I took the food out the fryer. I've been hailing back without a burn. My boots made of iron. I keep a cooler full of booze because I'm a juvenile tyrant. I never lose. I give him Lucifer. And he knows who I am. So when you meet him, say I said what up. There's 0 survivors. I feel the ghost of rock and roll. Take home.
You're connected by our disconnection. I like that. Nice. I'm Jimmy Page and Kurt Cobain. Well, Jimmy Page played guitar. Kurt Cobain is no longer with us. I want to rephrase that there, Mr. Tom McDonald. I'm just saying. That may not be a statement to make. I'm sure he made something else by it though. Well, I guess I'm not sure. Biker gang. The Sons of Anarchy. right now. Came out, came again. I mean, sometimes you gotta pull out so you can back in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, mate. I should, well, you said earlier about sometimes you feel like you shouldn't be allowed to speak. Yeah, that's me right now. Maybe sometimes I shouldn't be allowed to speak. Sometimes you got it right, you know what I mean? You know, just to realign yourself, you know what I mean? Make sure you got the... make sure it's all adjusted right, you know. Sometimes, yeah. Take it out and put it back in again. Oh. New album, Ghost Stories, out now. Signed physical copies only at www. Okay, yeah, hang over, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta. Boom, wow. That's right, you know. I like the sound. I mean, kind of like that kind of rock rap sound, but yeah, kind of remind me of sort of Kid Rock, you know. You know, when Kid Rock was kind of in his sort of prominence and kind of his height back in, I guess, I don't know, 2000 or something or other, what that would have been. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of that kind of sound. I'll check out this clip. Ooh. Two single white females fighting.
Please. Please. I'm not your sister, Henny. Not anymore. I'm like you now.
Ooh, damn.
I'll kill you. Get off him!
This ain't gonna end well, is it? This ain't gonna end well. Oh, she got shot in her arm. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, empty gun. I see this movie. It's not bad. I don't think I ever saw this movie. You know, like I've definitely heard of it. I don't think I've actually watched it. Yikes indeed. Oh, yeah, this ain't gonna end well. I thought so, yeah. This ain't going. Oh, she gives her a kiss. Kills her, then kisses her. Oh, well, I guess she was kind about it. Kills her, then kisses her. Oof. What a life, man. What a life. You know what? It is 11:30 p.m. right now. We've been streaming for 3 hours, nearly 3.5 hours. So yeah, I think it's about time I started wrapping this up, because I got to gets to go to sleeps so I can wakes ups in the mornings. I gotta get my vehicle charged up, get the battery charged up to the full. And then I don't know what's happening actually. I might be into my emails real quick. Okay, they haven't got back to me. Okay, I might be doing some film work tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, it is R&R time. So let me switch over to this screen as I start to wrap up today's stream. Guys, we had some fun, man. I had some fun. I hope you had some fun too. Okay, yeah, they haven't got back to me. But yeah, man, that was cool. So next week's stream for next week is movie night, or Netflix night. I guess I'm gonna start calling it now, because we just watch the stuff on Netflix, really. But yeah, we're planning to watch Halloween next week. So if you have Netflix, it is available on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, then you can watch it on DVD or Blu-ray. If you don't have Netflix, or if you don't have Halloween on DVD or Blu-ray, there you can still come along and watch along and have some fun, you know, because we're just going to chat and talk and while watching a movie. You know, that's kind of what we do on movie nights. So yeah, but next week is Halloween for a horror classic for Halloween, for the Halloween season. So yeah, that's the plan for next week. Probably around about 8 p.m. GMT-ish is my typical start time, but you know, we'll see. I won't make any confirmations right now. And yeah, hopefully I might be streaming again this Wednesday, because I haven't done the Overwatch Wednesdays for a while now, for a couple of weeks now, for a few reasons. But yeah, try and, if I can, if possible, try and do that this Wednesday. But yeah, I don't promise anything. I just make plans and then we'll see what happens. So that's how that goes. That's how that goes. But guys, you've been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. Village is strong. You make it strong. Well, I'm going to get stronger. So until whenever, if ever, peace. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. If anybody's still there, I totally forgot. Results of the poll. So, it was which crisps would you pick last? Salt and vinegar, ready salted, cheese and onion, prawn cocktail. 50% of you said you would pick ready salted last. 0% of you said you'll pick cheese and onion last. So I guess that's the best one out of all of them. But 25% says salt and vinegar and prawn cocktail, so there's a draw. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. My bad. I might post it on in the community tab thing. But yeah, big up you guys. Braxton, big up for coming through right at the end. Appreciate it. And yeah, laters all. Peace.